Hello and welcome to Boarding Party's Pokemon DnD campaign. Featuring Bentley Woods, CJ, Phoebe Wilheim, Milo Reuter, and D. Blackwater. I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Lyris region. As the Tots reconvene for the night, they ready themselves for a more in-depth exploration of Port Thalo. But for now, what we're going to say is hello everyone, welcome. Welcome back to Boarding Party. This is 95. Ooh, baby. Last time, the Tatery Tots did some stuff, they did some things happened to them, some stuff happened to them. And they found their way to Port Thalo. And now they're, the doors to Wilheim Manor have opened before them.
Yes.
And you all step inside.
No one's allowed in.
Wow. And Phoebe says, "Get out!"
I'm kidding.
You pieces.
I enjoyed my beast.
I like the non-chaotic nature of this manor.
Yeah.
Cultivating my berries.
So yes, Phoebe, you spent the last day just in the manor.
Yeah.
Cultivating some seeds, some growth.
Cool.
Things are going well. Looking pretty good.
Okay.
And in approximately a week of in-game time, you will have some berries to harvest.
Okay.
So said the rolls.
You were reading to them.
They were
That's what
listening
you have
to
to do.
heavy metal and Beethoven to see which one grew better.
Yeah.
Cute.
But yes.
I still have some of those weird juices.
Oh, there's always weird juices.
Elaborate.
Huh?
The weird juices.
Is it a cactus juice?
What?
No.
Sometimes they come from Pokemon, sometimes they come from people.
The goop.
Oh, still valid.
And this stuff that we took from, who's now Desmond. Remember when we escaped?
Oh yeah, those vials?
Yeah.
Mm. Are you gonna use those on the berries? Didn't they make them go invisible? What happened?
I'm so lost.
You don't remember
idea.
what was Desmond's name before he became Desmond?
Oh, Dunlock?
Yeah.
Dunlock, yeah.
He had those vials.
The vials.
Remember?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he injected himself
Yeah.
and then
So you're gonna make
another
invisible
guy
berries?
injected himself?
Oh, I'm just gonna see what happens.
Sick. All right.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
What if you could eat a berry that made you invisible
Don't drop
temporarily?
Until you digest it. You just
Just for a day?
You
Or
become visible again while taking a poop.
Take an invisible poop, but you become visible?
Yeah.
What is happening?
I would like to make an addendum to my room.
Sure.
It's
you
just-
can change it every day
I can.
when you go in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
what
thought
would
you
like to
thought
change?
it was gonna be permanent.
No. It basically I'm not gonna ask you every time you go in there.
Okay.
It'll be kind of set. But if there's ever a thing that you want to add,
It's just obnoxiously green. There's plants everywhere.
okay.
And then there's,
Ivy's hotel overgrowth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's the tiny section where there's a desk, and then there's a bed on top of that, like a bunk bed style.
Okay.
And then
desk bed.
so there is counters and stuff like that, but it's just obnoxiously green everywhere, except
Okay.
for those areas a little bit.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was obnoxiously green, so
No,
you're
no,
about
no.
to change it
Like
up.
No,
exceptionally
plants
overgrown
everywhere.
plants.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build a roller coaster in my room too.
Okay. You build a roller coaster in your
Sick.
room. You imagine one.
Love it.
How safe is it, though?
It's not safe.
Okay.
It is. It is not.
It's an old school
hesitation.
It's
wooden.
part of the fun.
It's
God.
missing at least 33% of the bolts.
Hey.
It's like that one part that
Like
was in
Disney budget or
California.
like State Fair?
What
Oh,
was it
State
called?
Fair.
If there's no
Which one?
danger, is it fun?
I know Knott's
Take
Berry
your
Farm
pick.
had some
They're
issues.
all correct.
They did the Jackass movies did a
Oh, a little Danger Park or whatever
Yes,
it was.
yes.
That's not what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
yeah, but that's
Danger
that's
Park.
what his room
Action
is.
Park.
Action Park.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Johnny Knoxville is just in CJ's room.
Yeah, he is. He's there. Hi, welcome to Jackass.
Welcome to CJ's room. This is concrete water slide.
Water slide concrete. Here we go.
Let's go. We got fresh concrete
Yeah.
going down the slide.
You've got that huge half pipe.
Chris
with
Pontius
the-
is down there in his banana hammock trying to catch it. Let's see what happens.
Send the real Cinderblock down. See how he does.
CJ leaves to go to Port Thalo, comes back. There's just dead actors in his room.
I did not think that's how that was going to turn out.
You imagine these guys, right? Oh yeah.
Funny jokes.
Not really
You just
them.
imagine versions of them that never stop doing stunts. Just the second one ends, they're into another one. It just no breaks.
I'm picturing the guy on that giant half pipe chair.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was sick.
I'm curious
That
how
was
many
sick.
years we'd have to play this campaign before we hit every single pop culture reference.
3 more.
Like,
We got
two-
Jackass, we got
two
Ghost
more
Adventures,
episodes.
we got Beyblade,
Three
we
more
got
three more
Digimon.
sessions. We're
Three more
almost there.
sessions.
Yeah, we're actually
Almost
pretty
there.
close.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's
Does anybody else have any other pressing things they want to get to? the
D,
night.
D will change his room.
Okay.
It'll be not so much more of that depressing, like weird lighting,
Oh, you didn't like
Like-
that?
crazy suicidal school kind of room. It is actually going to be an almost exact replica copy of his dad's quarters from the
Okay.
ship,
I dig it.
but
Complete with sea motions.
Yeah, like you look out through the windows and you can actually see the sea moving. See, that relaxes me personally, so I love it.
I'd be so ill.
But if you go out towards the back where there is like a deck, it actually takes you to either if one of the Pokemon walks through it, it takes you to their room. But if like one of us is to walk through it, it takes you to D's lab, where he has like his tables and stuff like that for all of his crafting and jazz like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just waiting for CJ, get out of my laboratory.
What does this do?
Just kidding. When CJ goes in, it's a ball pit and
Yeah, with CJ, yeah, just CJ goes in. It's a
mountain of
It's
cake.
it's a padded wall with just
And the door goes away until dawn. We just leave him in there.
CJ gets to jump on a trampoline with
There is a
balls.
helmet with a smiley face on it, but
Yep.
it's
Fuck yeah.
like it's up to you if you want to wear it.
That's all CJ needs.
Okay.
beautiful.
So that room has changed.
Yes, and then just throughout the night, working with Neek on the twig ball design.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going strong. He's going strong. He's
Yeah.
got the designs drawn out.
Mhm.
He's working around with some filigrees.
Okay.
All right then, tater tots. Does anybody else have any other pressing deets?
Are we all just retiring to our rooms?
I've retired.
Okay.
Unless you come and grab me, yeah.
Okay. Well, if everyone's like,
So
good night,
much
and
roller
leaves, then
coastering
that's fine.
happening with me and my team. We're just going around on the roller coaster all night long.
Okay, so you take a point of exhaustion.
At some point, I fell asleep on the roller coaster.
And you lose your voice, and you're just like,
Wow, that'd be really impressive.
It rocks me to sleep.
He's an impressive guy. What do you want?
Okay.
I will just have a chat with my team about potentially a gym coming up and who's interested, and I will pick that in a bit here.
Okay. Yeah, you begin discussing the logistics with your team, and they're like, oh, heck yeah. Another chance to test our skills.
Yeah. My
Okay.
my intention is to build, without explicitly calling it that, an A team and a B team, but I want to go off of like synergy, not like these are the strongest. And be like, let's see. I think these ones would work together. And then
Assembling like rain team.
if we
et cetera.
lose,
Something
we'll take this team.
Okay.
I will do a similar thing with my team, just
Okay.
like a gym powwow of kind of what Bentley's thinking, what my team's thinking, kind of deal.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You guys pop your teams out and begin the logistical discussions.
That's it for me.
Okay. You all retire to your respective quarters. And as you feel it getting closer to sunset, Phoebe, you awaken first.
Okay.
Where...
Sunrise.
Yeah, or sorry, did I say sunset?
Yeah.
Sunrise.
You said
Gets
sunset.
closer to sunrise. Sunrise, the sun is rising. Phoebe, you get to decide where the manor opens up. Does it stay in Port Thalo?
Idiot. It's back in Fola, losers.
Where's the gym?
Here in
Port
Port
Thalo.
Thalo.
You
I
whacked
thought we
it real
already.
good.
We haven't done Port Thalo.
We've,
sure about
we've
that?
never
We've
been
never
there.
been
No one has really explored Port Thalo at all.
No.
Bentley went fishing.
We've been here.
And you guys, like, there was such a big storm when you guys arrived. Everybody was pretty much like, hey, go to the storm shelter of the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, we hung out in the Pokemon Center, then the storm died down. Bentley went and did some ocean fishing.
And we left?
No,
And the
No, we
door
went
in
to
the
your manor
door.
again.
In the manor.
Because you opened the door.
Maybe it's just I've heard Port Thalo.
We were on a
yeah,
boat.
we'll
we came
stay.
up here,
Okay,
but we
so
came
the door,
from here.
the
but we
door
never
will
went
appear
there.
in approximately 1 hour.
Okay.
And the smell of breakfast
Just
wafts
cleaning
through
out.
the perfectly positioned vents into all of your noses
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I'm heading out.
as you begin to smell breakfast treats.
Following the smells.
CJ's fully asleep, but will be a zombie to the smell of the food.
It's a magic manor. You could cartoon float over.
Yeah, but I mean, it's right. The Scooby-Doo, Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thousands of tiny ethereal ants carry you
Oh,
into the breakfast chamber.
interesting.
I ate.
Because Shirley's out.
Yeah, surely.
Shirley's ants are cultivating berries.
This is what Shirley imagines,
Hmm.
is that Linda's colony has grown so large that it no longer needs her.
Shit.
And yet, she is happy to provide.
Sick.
So yeah, an unconscious CJ is dragged into the room, still wearing a safety harness from a roller coaster.
What's for breakfast?
Yeah, what is it? Eggs?
Thousands of pancakes. As Ruby's
Wow.
just flinging them off the griddle, they're running like a few dozen stovetops.
What are you guys
We're
gonna eat?
tucking
'Cause
blueberries.
These are all mine.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Oh,
it's
heck
there.
yeah.
This
Ruby's
may
just flipping them and like flinging them over to you guys. They land perfectly on your plates.
Okay.
this may come as a surprise,
Mhm.
but I have a question about the manor.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Do.
I'm just gonna name that session. I have a question about the manor.
If they're cooking pancakes
Yeah.
using fake ingredients, like stuff they're dreaming up, we're getting full, but when we leave, are we just hungry again?
How
No, you
No,
stay
dare
full.
no.
You stay full.
How could you?
That was asked
Just
before.
You
No.
you stay full.
Okay.
Because Dad asked the same question. He's like, if they eat and then they leave, do they just like die because then they uneat?
Yeah.
I'm like, no. No. If
It's
you
ripped
eat
from our
the
bellies.
food and water that you eat and drink in the manor stays with you.
Okay.
But if you were to bring a pancake out,
It would
that's
have.
the line.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you've eaten it, it is now a part of you. If you haven't eaten it, it is no longer.
Imagine some
Can I
bullets.
throw something up that I've eaten?
Throw them up.
No, you would vomit up like ethereal clouds.
Oh.
If you make yourself ill in the manor, you're gonna vomit. But if you make yourself ill in the manor and then leave, and you
So
throw
there's
up,
no point in doing that in D&D, but if this was a real thing, I would absolutely be trying that.
Yeah.
I want to throw up clouds. That'd be cool.
Well, I was gonna say you like
fog comes
dream up small weapons.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
eat them and then
Yeah.
throw them up outside.
exactly.
It's
So
like
I
they're
think-
part
I think-
of me.
So I think you've missed the
Or
operative
like
words.
prison
the
style,
food
just
and
dig it
drink
out of your butt.
Yeah.
that you eat.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Stays
can do
with
that
you.
with weapons.
You
They
cannot
just have
do
to
that
be
with
food.
Because if you
It's
somehow
like a food weapon.
Yeah.
if you somehow eat a sword
Yeah.
and walk out the door,
It's-
it will go away because the material was conjured in the manor and wasn't edible.
Yeah, it's not
The
prison.
idea of the manor is that you guys no longer have to like forage for berries to survive
Yeah.
because
Okay.
you've done this long enough.
I just wanted to ask.
But yes,
That's all.
so yeah,
We've
You
been
can
given
eat,
this-
but you can't take anything out with
We've
you.
been given this
Imagine a room
gift.
where we could forage for berries just
For
Yeah.
fun.
for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If CJ
Fun.
wanted
If
to
you
go
so chose, you
Wild
could
Boy.
make like a berry orchard and like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, you could do that.
What can you do, Drew?
I
I love it. I love it.
oh, having so much fun. Okay,
All right.
yeah, you all eat a hearty breakfast of way too many pancakes.
Yeah.
Some of you more than others. I'm looking at you, CJ.
I don't think there is a too many pancakes.
It's
Kinda
like
day.
13.
All you can eat pancakes.
Oh.
for
With
With like
85
79 chicken
pancakes.
nuggets.
That's the limit.
That's the
Is
limit.
that your limit?
No, that's like the guy who
There's
had
a
like
dude,
80 chicken nuggets and died. And he's
He-
like, so 79 is the limit.
There was a dude that ate a couple
No.
hundred and got paralyzed.
I was
That's what
gonna
it
say.
was.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say because I've seen my friend eat 68.
He ate like 437.
That's not too far off.
And they were like, so limit is 436 is what you're saying.
Oh no.
Paralyzed.
Yeah.
Dude, if that's how I'm gonna go, eating chicken nuggets would be the way.
Nuggies,
baby.
Just saying.
What did the kid eat? It was like
Too much.
ham sandwiches and Pringles.
Yeah.
And he went
He
blind.
went blind, yeah.
He ate nothing but ham sandwiches and Pringles.
And they were like, you're going to go blind if you continue this diet.
And he did.
didn't
And he
change
did.
his
You know what?
life.
I like the sodium.
All right. To get us out of whatever's happening, the door to the manor
Please.
appears
You're
in
welcome.
Port Thalo and opens for you.
Let's get out.
I adore
Oh,
my
is something
bomber
wrong?
jacket.
Okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
You adored your barnacle
We
jacket.
need to get out.
Why?
Because
Otherwise
otherwise
you'll
we're
be stuck
stuck.
in there for an
Oh,
Because
okay.
you're in there.
The urgency in
Get
your
out.
voice scared me.
All right.
Everyone's coming with me besides Neek.
Okay. Is anybody leaving anybody behind?
Not
Yeah,
today.
I'm gonna do the same
Not
thing.
today? You're bringing everybody with you?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you
I'm doing the
mean
same
bringing
thing as
everyone
yesterday.
with you?
Okay.
Which
Leaving most of the crew
You can't.
behind.
If you leave them in the house, you can't use the PC to get them.
Yeah.
Oh.
If they're in the
Yes.
house, they're
Your options
safe.
are on your person,
And they're
in the
Okay.
PC, or in the manor.
Well, yes. Then in this instance,
If you're like convinced
I will take
that you're not
everyone.
going to need somebody that day, you could leave them in the manor. But
And
then
they
if
can
you happen to
work
need
on
them,
stuff.
I
Where
just
we're at, I'm not convinced.
How do I get out of this?
they are inaccessible.
Slurp Bar, Gwimpimble, Ruby are staying in the manor.
Oh yeah. Ruby pretty much is like, I will be living
What do you
here
want
to do?
from
How do I-
now on.
What do you want me to
This
do?
is
check
great.
mark.
I asked them if they wanted to leave.
Yeah.
They said no.
Oh, okay.
I did. You don't remember that? They just
When
tackled me.
Pimble is just sadly pawing at the window.
Like, you guys want out? You can leave. There's not a lot of utility here,
I'll
boys.
adopt Slurp from you.
I mean, if you're gonna use them,
Is that
Yeah.
real?
it can be a conversation.
No, I would.
Oh, all right.
We'll talk about it. Has
Talk-
to come up naturally.
Talk
though.
shop with trades.
Milo wouldn't be like, I want
Give
that
me
50.
Slurp.
Give me
Give him to
give
me.
Slurp.
Male elephant? I'm happy to see that.
The problem is you have to bring him out so that we can see him. I mean, that's a good idea. Then I can ask.
Yeah.
To catch 22 here.
Hey, so me and Slurp were talking.
And he was like, man, I love mail. And I was
No,
like,
it's
you know
really
who
cool.
loves mail?
Mail.
All right. So the wee CJ Tots are staying inside. Neek is staying inside.
Yes, the ones that hold. CJ's
Everybody's coming with
penis.
Milo.
Everyone's coming with me.
Bentley, you leaving anybody behind? Phoebe, you
The
leaving anybody
keepers of
behind?
the weed.
No, because I don't
Bring 'em with
know
you, just
who
in
I'm
case.
gonna take. Yeah.
Okay.
I will leave.
Put everyone in the network.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will leave Evan Rude back to train in the manor again,
Okay.
and then also leave Drip and Tallulah.
Pick another.
Okay. Okay.
Drew.
Yes.
Since Neek is finished with the plans, like the schematics.
He's
and
still
stuff like
working
that?
on them. It's
Oh,
gonna
still
it's
working
gonna
on it?
take him probably a couple days to really hammer it out without your help,
Okay.
but he can work on it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I just want him, and then whenever that becomes relevant of doing the design,
Mhm.
he's aware of like he can summon like the steel scraps. Like
Yeah.
fake
Yeah.
ones.
He's starting to figure out when he's like, "Nah, I just need like a little bit of steel," and then he'll like reach over to where it would be, and he's like, "Oh, cool. I guess I had some."
Okay. Cool.
So he hasn't quite made that connection.
but he's like,
Where he's
oh,
like, I am inventing this, but he's like, oh, Dee's so thoughtful, left me just enough materials to do exactly what I want to do no matter what.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, that works.
Yeah, and then for Neek to remove all the mysteries of it, go ahead and throw a D6 for me. And we'll see how many days it takes him to hammer it out.
1.
1! Alright, so at the end of today, you gather he will have his schematics done.
Perfect.
How fitting. Neek is a genius.
The problem for Neek
my
is now he
word.
set the expectation for future schematics, and
Yeah.
D will be disappointed when
He's
it
like,
takes us.
dude.
Yeah, part of it I'll attribute to your initial help with him, saying like, yeah, I think we should do something like this, and he's like, okay. So he's basically just coming up with a design that he thinks is cool.
Cool.
There we go. Okay, but otherwise, Tatery Tots, you emerge into the still damp streets of Fola, and those ever-present gray clouds are overhead, and it's still like kind of drizzling. It's a little foggy. There's a pretty serious like ocean breeze that chills you to the bone. It's cold out here.
Ocean man.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's no real like geographic structures out in front of you to block any of this wind. It just whips through the streets of Port Thalo. It's cold. Thankfully you guys have your winter gear, but it's chilly out here. Especially this early in the morning. You guys, it's like just pushing 7 a.m.
Can do you like to head down to like the far end of like the docks?
Sure.
Yeah, just gonna mosey on my way down that way.
Okay. Looking for anything in particular, or are you just...
Yeah, see if I can see my papa's ship. See if I see any privateer things. Just kind of keeping an eye out.
Yeah, give me a perception check from the end of the dock.
Huh, natty 1, baby.
Natty 1!
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there is a
It's too
lot
foggy.
of...
Too
yeah,
foggy.
There's just ocean fog.
Too foggy.
This early in the morning, your visibility's like 15, 20 feet out.
The marine layer is too thick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. As you make your way down, though, you do see a number of like small stalls that seem to be selling like fish and fishing equipment, things that are adjacent to that. This is, at its core, Port Thalo is a fishing town.
Yeah.
It grew up around that industry, but you also, even with your natural one, you do notice just a bunch of like very small boats have kind of docked down here. Nobody that really looks familiar or stands out to you. You're still kind of like, what the heck is going on? But you do hear a very curious sounding, like, you'd almost equate it to a foghorn, what D would assume a foghorn sounds like. But it's very abrupt, and the sound is a lot sharper, if that makes any sense. And that kind of shakes you out of the looking out to sea bit.
You turn around and there's a giant rooster. Says,
Roll for initiative.
how you doing,
Yeah,
boy?
I'll just take a look around at like the vendors and stuff and see if they're selling anything crazy.
Yeah, let's do, give me an insight check from some of these folks. Just see what stands out to D.
That'd be a 19.
19. Okay. A lot of these folks look fresh off a boat. They've got like crab and fish things for sale. Lots of cuts of meat.
Okay.
There's one guy that stands out to you immediately. He's a fella. He's like just shy of maybe 6 feet tall. So he'd be tall to the rest of the tots, but to you he's like a little bit taller than you. Probably got you by maybe a head and shoulders. He's got very well trimmed red hair and like the beginnings of a beard, but it's like very, very well presented. This guy takes a lot of time. He's wearing a just bright yellow jacket and bright yellow leopard print pants. He's got some very, very nice like black sneakers with a yellow line down the side. And he's working this crowd that isn't here. But he's trying. There's a couple people in around. Hey up, come on down now. Come on, come see. Come see Donald's collection.
I am going to tap Doubloon's ball that's on my hip, and I'm gonna tell Doubloon to go grab the rest of the crew.
Okay. Yeah, as the lot of you are standing in the street.
I don't want them to miss this.
Yeah. Was there anything that anybody wanted to handle immediately as D kind of scampers off down towards the docks? Do any of you go with him?
I would have watched D, making sure that he doesn't go anywhere or like do anything.
Yeah, about 40 feet away from you, he just disappears before.
Okay, well, we
Went somewhere.
we should maybe go follow D. I don't know that we should just split up at this point.
I want to
Seems
just
like
like
a bad
peruse the general area around us to see what kind of like buildings or like shops are here, if any.
Sure.
Not
Yeah,
looking for really anything in particular, but
Yeah, give me an investigation.
I keep an eye on D. Oh, and he's gone.
16.
16? Okay.
Only if he
Yeah,
looks.
walking
He
through the fog, it's very eerie because you just see like the lights of the stores. So there's like a very bright but faint blue light in the shape of a Pokeball, which you gather is probably a mart. And then you see another shop a little ways down the way with 3 subsequently brighter and larger yellowish golden lights. And you can hear the sounds of like ding 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 ding, like a slot machine going off from there. That's in the immediate vicinity to you. There's a number of storefronts and houses that don't have a lot of like super bright lights out there, but those are the 2 that catch you through the fog in the morning.
Okay. Good to know.
And then a Wingull comes right, just cutting perfectly through the fog in your direction.
What does it do?
Oh, wow.
What's that mean, bird guy?
We're gonna follow
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can see as he spins, a little bit of the moisture in the fog just kind of clears away
Oh.
and then kind of propels him forward.
That was Doubloon, if you guys weren't aware.
Nah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's D's Wingull.
Yeah, as
You
he
have
flies
one
up,
too.
he
Yeah, I
flicks
do.
a doubloon and it hits you in the face. And on the back is a note that says, CJ, you better follow this bird.
I recognize those
D.
feathers
Put that in my
anyway.
pocket and say, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
And away we go.
Yeah, as you guys head off in the vague direction of doubloon, it doesn't take you too long. Start hearing the various sales pitches going on the docks. Fresh caught crab! Fresh caught crab! And you're like,
What's
I don't know.
clap?
And you can just see there's a, much to everybody's chagrin, but it's actually pretty common practice, is what's left of a Krabby that's just being butchered for sale and then
Gross.
thrown on ice.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Alright.
Similarly, a number of now headless Magikarp.
Huh.
Fish cuts are a thing.
Is there a tank
Damn,
of
bro.
living Krabby?
No,
Still?
not at the moment.
Dang it.
It seems as though these guys came in
Oh,
fresh from the
whoops,
morning.
pushed it
and-
into the ocean.
Oops. Oopsie, but you're beginning to, Actually, let's see. Phoebe, you have Chester, and I'll say somebody else can make a history check.
Okay. History.
Yeah. If anybody wants to help you.
Or are these your
Otherwise-
friends?
I'll assist.
You'll
Are these
assist?
Chester's
So Phoebe,
friend?
you can roll with advantage.
Sweet. I need it.
Little
Okay.
one.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, here we
Oh
go.
dear.
14.
14? Okay.
Love it,
You're beginning to remember the whisperings from the last time you were in this area down in Falchester
Mm-hmm.
of variant Pokemon, specifically from the sea, that had been acting up.
Acting up.
Yeah, and there are lots of signs of that, Chester being one of them. A fire and water type that caused a bit of a ruckus when Bentley went fishing. There were and are dozens of like scorch and burn marks on the side of all of these boats.
Mm.
And you're starting to make that connection of like, oh yeah, we were told that like stuff happens out there. The nature is not happy about the overfishing and destruction of crabbies, etc. And Magikarps and things of that
careful.
nature. Basically, like the fishermen out here have it rough because the weather is terrible. The things that they are fishing up are very well armed, and there's a lot of them. But yeah, as you guys kind of make your way past, you see this similarly rather tall, red hair, short beard, bright yellow, vibrant suit. Hey there, young buck, come on down. Let Donald get a look at you. As Doubloon flies back and he goes, now that's a fine bird, innit?
He is.
My goodness. Now tell me, young man, what brings you here? What brings you to Donald's Curiosities? What have you?
You. I don't know what
Me?
you are. Yeah.
Phenomenal. The name is Donal, and he gives you an incredibly deep bow.
What is his name?
Donal. And you can see all along his belt about a dozen luxury balls.
Oh.
Now I fancy myself a collector and purveyor of the rarest, most exquisite potential friends.
Can I do a history check to see if I remember any details from when people were talking about the collector?
Oh,
And
please
see
do.
if they.
Oh, please do.
Okay.
Ring bells.
Who's ring bells?
17.
17.
I'm about to.
At an
Ding,
instant,
ding, ding, ding.
it's
Punching people in the head.
nothing's like setting off alarm bells other than the word collector.
Yeah.
From what you've heard, the collector is brutal, and especially from the recounting of the tales from Dial-Up, this guy probably isn't.
Okay.
At least not at first glance.
He could be.
He could be, but if he is, he's
Warming
obviously
us
not
up.
like displaying it on
Yes.
full. He's not like standing out there with.
Okay.
He's like, ah, yes, stole this.
Yeah.
I stole this baby from its nest.
Yeah.
You want it? $3 million. Let's go. We'll start the bidding.
All right.
No, this guy very much seems. He seems very welcoming, very friendly, as much as someone who's trying to sell you something can be.
Yeah.
Does he have a store, or is it just him?
Keep an eye
It's
on
him, and then he's got like a little stall set up behind him, but he doesn't seem to have put a lot of effort into the stall. It's mostly him. Seems like he's drawing people in. However, all of you do notice almost immediately about yay big purple and pink creature standing next to him. And it seems to just be kind of hovering along, very excited, kind of twirls around his head, lands on his shoulder a bit, but never contacts anything. Never touches anything. But it's just kind of levitating and looking over all of you.
You know what that made me think of?
Does
Bill Wibley.
Bill Wibley?
Yeah. You remember Bill Wibley?
No.
Does Bentley recognize the Pokemon as like some sort of variant?
None of you have ever seen anything that looks anything like this purple thing.
Can I scan it with my Pokedex? I'm not trying to be subtle about it either.
You can. Boop. No entry, nothing.
Really? But no nada?
Nothing.
Interesting.
Not a typing, not even a guess. And what's more interesting to the two of you having used the Pokedex more recently, it's not even like it's failing to scan. It's like, yeah, point me towards a Pokemon, and you got it, Chief. Nothing. Nothing. So whatever this is, it falls outside the bounds. As I said, and as I've gathered from your curiosity and Shamrock here, not for trade, by the way, everything else is, but I am a purveyor of the rarest friends that one can buy. Now, what can I do for you? What can I offer you, and you offer me, for trade?
What a shamrock.
So when you say special
Shamrock.
friends,
He's my special friend.
yeah. So I've never seen anything like Shamrock before.
No one has. Part of why folks come from all yonder. Get a look.
Interesting. So do you have other special friends? I mean, is
That how I
Shamrock
do?
even a Pokemon?
So I'm told, but he doesn't respond well to capture devices. Haven't been able to officially acquire him, but he's stuck by my side through thick and thin, as the little fella's just kind of floating all around.
So what do you have to offer? So that way we know what we need to trade for.
Well, I've got, and he'll tap one of the luxury balls at his hip, and out pops this very small, almost looks like Mr. Freezy. It's like a big ice cube fella on a couple little legs on the bottom, which goes, and the mist all around it just crystallizes and falls, and shatters into like little ice dust.
Whoa, he's pretty cool.
And the mist again just kind of freezes. And
Wow.
May I scan this?
please do.
Okay.
I encourage, get the word out. Tell them where you found this one.
All nature, I guess.
Nature.
17.
17. This is a Bergmite. They are
okay.
never seen this far south.
What?
A Bergmite. It's like a little tiny ice rock.
Oh, this little fella came into my possession not but a few moons ago. Was traveling up north when that freak storm blew through here. Apparently that's a rarity around these parts. But this little guy made his way out in the woods. Helped keep me safe, so quite thankful for him, aren't we? So I'm looking for a nice, loving home for this fella.
Shoot.
Okay.
I'm gonna smell it.
Give me a perception check.
Smell it.
Based on your smell.
Yeah.
What does he smell like? Let's find out.
Perception, you said?
Smelly.
Smelly.
Oh, 21.
21. I smell good.
Wafting.
As much as ice can smell like something, he smells like the cleanest, purest ice you've ever smelled.
This is a fresh one.
No penguin poop there.
No penguin poop there.
Boy, this is fresh.
Yeah. I can see, got your curiosity, but maybe you're not quite sold.
Nope.
No.
How about another? He'll tap his side again, and out pops a very small, almost like a ferret-like creature, but bright red legs, and it just immediately.
I tap CJ.
Dude, what is that thing?
I'll scan it for him.
Okay. Get a bot.
It's a modified 20.
Okay, this is a Mayan Fu.
Mm-hmm.
No native scans in the Lyris region. Only Professor Redwood's notes.
Wow.
And it says, pretty sure fighting type? Fights with traditional martial arts styles, but I would love to see one up close.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
You got a picture for him now, yay.
And he's going, "Whoa!" And he winks for the camera.
Cute.
Neat.
As he kind of squares up alongside the Bergmite, like, no. No, I'm good. He's like, oh, okay.
Bye.
And he'll kind of call back Bergmite before it gets too close to anything inappropriate on the docks.
How big is this thing?
The Mian Fu?
Yeah.
About yay big. Foot and a half, 2 feet tall tops.
Cool little guy.
This thing smacks.
Cool little guy. High five, little dude.
And he watches like the palm begins to glow with this like
boy.
almost electric power.
You asked for it, CJ.
All right. Oh.
You take 2 points of damage.
Oh.
As it just immediately leaves you with this like ringing vibration that shimmies up your arm. CJ, you're stunned for 6 seconds. And then you pop back up, and then me and Fu just goes.
That was pretty sweet.
I want to learn that move.
That was
try it.
pretty cool.
I'm not gonna
He'll
fight
kind of
it.
like reach up and be like, arm up, hand out. No damage.
Oh.
Not stunned. He holds back.
Cute.
Can I do an investigation check? And Bergmite's been called back, right?
Yeah, Bergmite has been
I'll
called
do
back
it on
into
the
a-
me and Fu, and see if I can see any hints that he was previously like being traded via these shipping containers, i.e., like any evidence of shackling or
Scarring and
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah,
Give me-
experimentation.
a tag.
Yeah, I'll say investigation or insight. Dealer's choice.
Okay.
Whichever you'd rather do.
Would I be able to assist since I've been scanning?
Yeah, I'll say go ahead and you can roll one as well.
Oh, I was just gonna give him advantage.
Oh, okay.
I'll say also make them independent just in case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead and throw investigation or insight. Dealer's choice.
I'll do.
Because this goes beyond the
investigation.
tech. This is you kind of being able to look at him as well.
24.
24.
18.
18. No signs of anything untoward. These guys seem very friendly, amicable. For what it's worth, they're in luxury balls, which I'll say Bentley's probably the only one that recognizes these at first glance.
Mm-hmm.
They are super bougie. Like as far as a capture device goes, these are
Top of the line.
these are money. Where a Pokeball probably runs you like $10 to $20 depending on where you are. Luxury balls are in the few hundreds.
Yeah, I think we saw one
Yikes.
once and it was like $200 or $300.
What do they do? Why are they special?
They're just fancy.
Imagine like you know how
Yeah.
the manor accommodates your Pokemon? That's what a luxury
Yeah.
ball
And
does.
it ups like in like the Pokemon games, it ups like friendship and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure is what it does.
Yeah.
You get
So
tapped.
living in luxury.
Yeah. So
AKA, you have a
compared to
washer
someone
dryer
like-
in units.
It's like a
Yeah.
900 thread count in that puppy.
That was good. That based it in reality for me.
Yeah. Compared to
can't
someone
kick
like
the paper
Evander
door.
who keeps all of his Pokemon in Pokeballs, they're never out. He doesn't show them off. Donal so far is like very open. I'm like, oh yeah, check this one out. And
Oh.
he's also the only adult you've ever seen with more than like 2 or 3 Pokemon.
Yeah.
This guy has a dozen on his belt.
Do you happen
wanna
to
see
have
all of
any
How does he have it?
I know.
like
Because
various
there's technically
Pokemon,
not.
like Pokemon that have maybe a different type than what they usually have? I've seen a couple throughout the region, but
Why, that, my friend, I sure do. Go ahead and throw for me,
yup.
if you would. Throw me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make it a 6. Go ahead and throw a D6.
How about you just show us all of the Pokemon?
2.
I want to see
All
every
right.
single one that he has.
He'll, he calls back me and Fu, and out in its place emerges
I wonder if that's part of it.
a small deer. But it's covered in this like hypnotic black and phosphorescent blue coloration. It's maybe this big. It's about Grover sized. But the ice around it immediately just becomes kind of cloaked in this weird shadow. And it looks like you're staring into a galaxy all around it. As this little deer just...
Hello.
It's a galaxy deer.
Scan it, Bentley.
So do I still have a Pokedex?
You do?
Yeah.
Both
And-
do.
Okay, I didn't know that D got a second one, so yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
Milo
scan
popped
it.
into Professor Pine.
Yeah. He snuck it into my back pocket.
Got it.
Not really.
Yeah,
It's
so
just like here.
by all means, please scan it.
Take this.
What do you need from me?
It would be nature, investigation, or insight. And then you'll add an additional +2 for the Pokedex.
18.
And which one did you do?
Let's do nature.
Nature. Okay. This Pokemon in particular says Deerling question mark. There are 4 known typings of Deerling, 1 for each season. They seem to change with the seasons. They're rare, but they've been seen before in the Laris region. However, this one does not register as any of those 4 types. And it seems to be very much cloaked in shadow, and you do get a ping for dark typing.
It's the time deerling.
Does this one change? Have you seen it in different forms?
No, this one stays pretty consistent, but it's not a fan of the harsh sunlight, so I only bring this one out when the fog is heavy.
Interesting.
Dark deerling. Neat.
Kind of interesting.
Neat. Wait, so you said trade? Like,
Yeah.
we can have one of your Pokemon if we give you something?
Something I've never seen before.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm quite interested in finding Pokemon that need a good home and making sure they meet up with the right people. So, if you can convince me that you're those right people, or if you have someone that, could maybe use a bit more time out in the sun, so to speak. Weather's kind of
What a shame.
terrible here.
I know.
But,
It's a bummer.
Shame.
It's a bummer.
So are you only doing Pokemon for Pokemon, or are you willing to take?
I'm quite opposed to Pokemon for money,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
No,
I
I
would love a
agree
magician
110%.
Yep. So, the good news about that though is that we're probably gonna be here for a day or two, so there's always another day. I do have a friend that you probably would want to meet.
Oh,
He's just not here right now. I can't get him right now
no worries.
either.
I'll be here for at least till the end of the week.
Okay, cool.
3 or 4 more days.
Awesome. Yeah, well,
Then
you'll
I've
meet
got,
him. You'll meet him, and then we can figure out some.
Yeah, I've
Next
got
morning.
an appointment set up in North, in Ambercrag, in a few days.
Oh,
You'll
you're
actually
going
be popping
to
up there.
Ambercrag?
Yeah,
What are you going to be doing there?
same thing I'm doing here, just different market.
Oh, well,
But you said you had an
From what I
appointment.
hear, a bunch of folks are going to be up there picking up a new batch of friends, and I figure, what better time and place to be?
True.
Does
when you,
it-
when
like
you
a
say
bun-
picking up a new batch of friends,
Yeah, there's some fancy breeding family up there. I guess they take commissions and such. I'm quite interested to see what they have on offer.
Whose
Oh,
family
right,
does
right.
breeding up in the Ambercrag area?
yeah, that's a mystery.
As we all stare at Bentley.
So if
Goes right over his head. He's like, oh, all right.
when you say like proving ourselves as good trainers that could create good homes for Pokemon,
Yeah.
what do you mean? I mean, we're all kind of traveling around the region. We're doing the gym circuit.
Oh, that's perfect.
I think we're maybe thinking about taking on the gym here. Like maybe if you wanted to hang out, and I don't know if there's like a way to watch the gym battles in this city, but if there is, maybe you could see who's worthy that way.
I have no idea. I've only just arrived. I'm fresh off the dock, as it were. But, happy to see. Not much of a battler myself. I'm mostly just, rehoming folks that need a little bit. He's giving off the vibe of like a foster parent. Basically,
Okay.
he's finding Pokemon that mostly younger trainers can't care for. So like a Mienfoo for like an 8-year-old would be a lot.
It's just a 6-year-old with a galaxy deer, and he's like, how do I handle this?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah, and he's like,
Infinite
here, I've got,
power.
like, here's a Spupa, like, here, take this instead. It's harmless. It's a Metapod.
Can I?
Can't harm you in the slightest. Give me that deer.
Given the fact that I'm pretty sure D can read that Milo's like on the fence still about this gentleman,
Yeah.
can D just insight check him to see, just like his mannerisms, his tones, to see that he is an actual like genuine caring person rather
Yeah.
than like some shady, like
Yeah.
weird market dealer.
Yeah, at the moment, he's currently giving deerlings some
bruh.
pats.
Please.
That's a 7.
7?
Yeah.
The
What's
only
6?
thing that you really pick up on is he looks really tired.
Yeah.
He's just seems exhausted, but it could be jet lag.
Yeah.
He just got in,
That's
fresh
fair.
off the boat. But,
Could be the
He's-
12 Pokemon he's caring for.
he's at the moment, he's patting the deerling, and the Mienfoo's just kind of sidling up alongside him.
How do you have
good.
so many?
Oh, it's a trader's license.
Oh.
I have it.
Oh.
It's from overseas. From what I hear, it's not super common here.
No.
But I have an agreement with the wharf master for now that no more than 2 will be out at any given time. But
I see.
mostly because they're not fit for battle. These are all sort of on the younger side.
So it's Shamrock and whoever's out, and that's why you've been swapping them.
Shamrock is my all the time feller.
Nice.
He helps me read folks. Make sure they're on the level.
Are we able to see the rest of what you have to offer so that way we can make an educated decision?
By all means, yeah.
Educated decision.
And he'll call back the deerling, and he kind of taps a few of the balls on the side, and they kind of, and another one will arrive, and he'll just kind of be like, yeah, for sure. Anything in particular that y'all are interested in? And then I would love to see what you lot have, just out of curiosity, not for trade, just.
This is Crash. He's my best friend.
Oh wow!
I was like, what the hell, man?
Pleasure to meet you, Crash. I've never seen a crystal like that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Don't touch
Big
it.
fella. Oh, wouldn't dream of it. You've got enough scars on you. I imagine you could put me down from there.
Crash like that. He was like, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I want to be on your team. This guy just said he traded me.
Fuck CJ.
For the sake of brevity,
Yeah.
is anybody going to show Donal what they have?
I would. Mute's already out. He's probably just kind of chilling behind my leg, so I'll kind of just being like, this is Mute.
Yeah. Oh, he's fascinating. Look at that color pattern on there. Is that typical of Teddy Ursus in this region? To have that darker fur?
It's the only one I've seen.
Oh, fascinating. Well, if he ever needs a new home.
Yeah,
Not pressing,
that probably won't happen.
As
but-
Mute goes, he's like, man, no offense, just fascinated by that.
Bentley will send
Coloration.
out Mortar as like an example of a.
Okay. Yeah, mortar hits it
Regional.
immediately. Just burns away some of the mist with the intense heat of when he lands.
Hell yeah.
Now that is a large. What's that? A magmar? He's all. That purple coloration's new to me.
Yeah, he's
Phenomenal.
definitely different from most
I
Magmar,
see.
but this is Mortar. He's my my partner Pokemon.
Pleasure to meet you, Big Duck. And you see Mortar kind of uses the smaller arm like upside down to meet the handshake, and he's like,
I don't want to
Right.
hurt you with the bigger.
for sure, yeah, no, he's fascinating. This Mortar's like, stop. Carry on.
I got a cool snake too, but he's hungry.
Oh, well, no, there's a little stall not too far away. Sells little Pokemon snacks and treats.
I don't know if that would
Huh.
do it for him.
Well,
I'm gonna
just
throw
as
him
a-
out. Just be aware that he's.
Oh, sure, and he'll kind of tap the side and call back everybody except for Shamrock. who
Sounds
will
good.
come above his head.
I'll throw out Riot.
Okay.
I just pick up Mute.
He's like, well, now that is an Ekans if ever I've seen one.
Yeah, he's cool though. He's different.
He kind of gets low and you watch as the little oily, slick surface on the top of his skin kind of stretches out towards Donal's finger. He goes, oh, wow. Would not want to be on your bad side, friend.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you, this is a phenomenal specimen. You know, I've got some research friends overseas that would be delighted to get their hands on this guy.
Oh.
Are you looking to trade, perhaps?
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh, okay. All right.
But like, I don't know. You could take a picture of him or something if that's a thing.
Haven't got a camera, but I will certainly describe. What's that slickness on his?
Oh,
on his hide
it's
there?
like a cool goop that moves.
Right. Okay.
Biology.
Great.
It likes to like eat things too. Well, not
he
really
watches-
the goop, but like he really likes to eat things.
You all notice as Riot just turns his head towards the Magikarp stand.
I don't notice.
He's gonna eat like $400 worth
Yeah.
of merchandise.
He just begins slinking his way across
And then the
dock.
shopkeeper, so we're good.
Yeah.
If nobody
Like
tells
an
me,
Aki 2D
I'm like,
thing, there's yup.
if nobody tells me, I'm not paying attention
Yeah.
to Riot
as,
currently.
As Riot
I'm
goes across.
slapping CJ on the arm. like,
Riot, give me an intelligence saving throw.
there goes all the money.
Oh, boy.
Is he a smart
TJ's
boy?
on his
He's
own.
not. But that was a good roll. 15.
Oh, it's not for him to not do it.
Oh.
It's to beat Shamrock's DC.
Oh, snap.
As Riot is kind of sizing up the fish stall, Riot just gets pulled up as he's striking out and is now just kind of hovering about 3 feet in the air.
Yo, what is going on?
All right, Wharf Master's a little iffy on more dangerous Pokemon being out and about. So,
Um.
Shamrock, you go ahead and let him down now, lad.
Okay.
Call Riot back,
I'll
CJ.
try.
Riot hits the
I'll call him.
dock.
I'll call him back. Sorry, bro.
As he's called back. That's right.
What is
And
that?
right there is why I have Shamrock out.
Well,
Pretty much at all times.
How'd he do that though?
Oh, he's got all kinds of crazy stuff going on up top. He knows things that no one should ever know, but he keeps it to himself. He's a good lad.
What does that? Okay.
He can read you.
I want to look at it more.
Yeah,
like, can
me
I get
too.
a better description of him?
I can give you a picture.
Oh.
Give you eye
It's
picture.
purple and pink is
It's a
all I-
Digimon.
It's
Close.
a digital monster.
It's a Beyblade.
We've come full circle, and it's an Agumon named Oddish.
Stop.
Wait, where'd you find him?
Oh, he found me. I was doing what I do, and
In space.
out he came. I was up in a mountain actually,
The deerling
All
brought
right.
him.
and he was in the middle of a crater, and I was just looking around, seeing what was there, and out he flew.
Okay.
Been with me ever since.
Cool.
That's neat.
He's real good at getting a bead on folks. Keeps some of the less savory types away.
I bet.
As you see a bunch of less savory types going. Right to the list.
Keeping a distance.
Yeah, all the less savory types. But for the sake of brevity, he throws out in turn, one at a time, the rest of not everything, but a lot more of what he has on offer.
Mm-hmm.
There is a Mischievous, which most of you have seen before, traveling
Cool.
with
Very
Xavier.
true.
A white, sort of almost duck-like creature with a very long neck that seems just incredibly exuberant. Bentley, give me a history check.
Is it a swan?
I sworn it. It's sworn it.
Schwan.
18.
Okay. This looks eerily similar to the creature that visited you in the forest and healed Evanroot. It is not the same thing, but it is the same species.
What
He
was
throws
that?
out something that catches Milo's eye. A very small, squawking, almost like baby toucan looking thing. And it tries so very hard to fly as it's running around the dock, just jumping and kind of falling over. And occasionally it gets like some very, very like frantic flight before just plopping onto the deck and then continuing to run.
Nice.
There's a small
Cute.
gray cat whose ears are folded over and its eyes just have a 1,000-yard stare.
Seen
And
some
it just
things.
seems to, in turn, just stare through each of you for like a little bit too long.
Got the chills.
Okay. All right. What?
Hey, how are you?
I don't like that cat.
Oh God, I'm uncomfortable.
I don't like it.
Prolonged eye
Bentley's-
Prolonged eye
Bentley's-
contact. Prolonged eye
Bentley's just
contact.
gonna do a staring contest with it.
Okay. Bentley loses. You hold out as long as you can. But you
Your
have never seen this
eyes are
thing blink.
watering in red.
I can do it! Bentley, stop!
Yeah. The Esper never blinks. Not even
Blimey.
once.
Can we say, like, I don't know if you want both Bentley and I to do a check, but just to get everything scanned
Yeah.
as we come through?
Yeah, I'll say for the sake of brevity.
Scan him.
Sweet.
You scan from those toss-outs. You get a Mischievous, a Togetic, or a Togetic, depending on your pronunciation,
Oh.
an Arcan.
Oh.
Interesting.
Archon. Oh,
An
okay.
Archon? Is it an Archon?
Archon,
or an
Arcan,
Arcan?
Yeah,
either or.
interesting.
Archon? I don't know.
I thought
That
it
little
was...
dude.
Yeah,
The little-
yeah.
yeah.
The fossil bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then an Esper.
Yeah.
On top of the Bergmite, the Mienfoo, and the Deerling from before.
So it's my understanding that Archon comes from a fossil? Did you find this just living in a region somewhere?
I did, yeah, back home.
Interesting.
Yeah. Far overseas. But, yeah, there's all manner of strange fellers down there, according to what people tell me in other regions that I travel to.
Yeah, that's wild. I thought this Pokemon and others, they had to be revived from old bones.
I assure you, at least here from what I've been told, yeah. He's apparently exceptionally rare, but still looking for the right home for him.
Do they
D, we gotta
get
go to that region.
I'm saying.
native regions when they're scanning?
No.
Okay.
No. They get, if there's no entries from Laris region, they get what, if any, notes Redwood has on them. Otherwise, they are inputting everything that they're seeing.
I see. Okay.
How many regions have you been to?
Oh, gosh. At this point,
11.
6
Dang.
regions.
How many are there?
What is he, Christopher Columbus?
I,
Handing out smallpox blankets all over the
you know,
place?
I mean, I'm not particularly a student of, like, geography or anything, but I imagine there's at least a few dozen, aren't there? Because there's... I mean, you guys are just on the southern end of a continent, but who knows?
All right.
Hard to say.
That's
I've only just arrived.
Well,
Can't wait to see more, though.
So none of these Pokemon are good for battle. They're mostly all.
Oh, I imagine a few of them are. I don't mind Fu, for example. We've also got this little guy, and I'll send out a Pantrim.
I think it's
These guys
like,
are quite keen on fighting, but
he
you know.
can't use them for battle because
Yeah,
he's
no.
a traitor.
yeah.
very astute.
Got his trader's license.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So not
Be
that they
revoked.
can't,
I'm,
just
uh,
he can't use them for that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not really one for battle. You know, Shamrock usually keeps dangers away for us, but not so much in a fighting style. But on the subject, I have only just arrived. If you lot come across anything that's native to here or particularly special, I'm always open for trade.
So,
Be happy to.
you are out on the water quite a bit, I would imagine, right?
Lots of ocean travel, yes, sir.
So, have you ever come across a very large, very swift-moving Pokemon with, like, big fins and, like, scars on it?
Here we go.
Sorry, lad, can't say I have.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist.
It does exist. I almost caught it.
Okay.
No, that's no, lad. The closest I've come is a lot of the sailors have stories about the wrath of the seas, but typical sailor stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I went fishing yesterday off the dock, just in the ocean after that big storm kind of
Oh, yeah.
withered a little bit, and I could swear I didn't catch it, but I hooked a huge, like a Sharpedo-looking Pokemon, but it also had like a tail fin. It was enormous and like really fast. It snapped my line, and I'm just curious if anyone else had ever seen it, because they don't believe that I even hooked it. But
Well, lad, if it's any consolation, I know every fisherman's got that one story about that big one that got away.
yeah,
But can't say I've ever come across a Sharpedo specifically with a tail fin. They're
yeah.
usually just like a, you know.
I mean, it was kind of far out there, but I could swear that I saw it. I remember the scarring in my mind. Like I could draw it. I'm not very good at drawing, but I
Draw it.
know
Draw
that I
it.
saw it.
Thankfully, it didn't drag you down in there.
Yeah, well, that would have been the alternative if I didn't cut my line, but yeah. Just was curious.
Well, I'll be sure to keep an eye out.
I would like to send out my team in an attempt to impress the young Archon, because that's what I do.
Okay.
So Mila's gonna pose. This is gonna be like Guinea Force. Excuse me. He's gonna pose. Violet's gonna pose and light up. Moonraker's gonna come about and like summon a little storm that kind of moves around, and then Cramorant's gonna be doing like a sick dive, and Titania will be posing. But in reality, Moonraker caused some rain that upset Cramorant, who's now trying to eat Moonraker. Titania's punching him down to keep him from doing it, and Violet's just trying to keep the peace. But I'm like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Archon goes from kind of running around flapping, trying to fly, to just watching this spectacle of you
Yeah.
on the dock.
Yeah.
You can see even Donal at this point is just, wow, it's incredible.
I'll just try to wrangle everybody.
Yeah. As you do, he goes, that blue bird of yours.
Yeah.
Any particular reason you might want to offload it?
Oh.
Never seen anything quite like that.
The Wingle?
No, the
Oh.
short and squat fella with the big neck.
Gotcha. Kramer.
Pardon-
Yeah.
Pardon the harsh words, fella.
Yeah.
Just look
As he
over.
goes,
Yeah. Potentially. I mean, he eats a lot. But if
Right.
you're out at sea a lot, he could get a lot of fish.
I
He's really
imagine
good
he
at
could.
swimming and eating fish.
again, no pressure, but if you're looking to trade, if you've seen anything you like,
Okay.
it's all on the table.
I will
And
ponder
little
that.
Archie's just look at that mess that's going on.
I will think it over for a minute while other
sure.
people do stuff.
Again, I'll be here for a few days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no need to
Hey.
overthink it or rush into anything.
Rush.
We definitely have a lot to think about.
Do you happen to know Evander? He's a pretty eccentric boat salesman, kind of around the area.
Unfortunately, yeah, I do. He's
Yeah.
not one for fair trade. Deals mostly in money.
Yeah. Have you seen him around recently at all? Know kind of what direction he's going? We kind of have some.
I try to keep tabs on him. He's popped up in a few different places. Last I heard, a few of the folks out here said the wharf master kicked him out of town in the docks, but apparently he's set sail north, so I imagine he's still on the river somewhere.
Gotcha. All right.
I'd steer clear if you...
Yeah, he's kind of a shady character. I was just curious if you knew kind of where he was at.
Regrettably no, but, you know. Oh, baby. Yeah, Shamrock got a read on him real quick.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Sus.
Does Shamrock think that he's like for lack of a better term, a bad guy?
I'd imagine so, and he kind of looks up at Shamrock, and Shamrock's just...
Wow.
As he stares at you, there's just this, like, guttural, almost like a whale call. And the eyes don't even feel like eyes. They just face you, and you just feel like you're being read like a book.
Do I get like any vision at all from what it thinks of Evander, or just kind of like it's unsettling?
Just sense scanning
Okay.
And then
your
it stops.
soul being weighed
Yeah.
in front of Horus.
Unworthy!
You have been measured.
Yeah. And Milo, as
Crushes
you're
myself
interacting with
without
Arkin as
wanting.
well, it will...
Do I feel that? Or
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
It's that feeling of like someone's watching you,
Okay.
and then you kind of look up and all your hairs stand on end. You're like,
Okay.
hi.
Hello.
Bloop. Oh, I think he likes you. Well, kids, I better tend to the folks behind you, and you can see the spectacle that you guys have caused. There's like a half dozen
Oh, wow.
people kind of like, oh. So, regrettably, take some time to think about it. If you've
Okay.
seen anything you like,
Yeah.
circle back in probably a few hours at this point. But, again, I'll be here for a couple days. No need to rush.
Cool, like your pants. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Kids.
remember to check out the
Gosh,
gym if you remember.
I'll see if I get time. Here.
Just saying this for you, D. What if the next guy in line right now is like, I saw that Pancham and I want to trade you for that Pancham?
I want the bears on my team, says D. Give me all the bear
That's,
Pokemon,
that's
bro!
mostly Devin talking, not D
Oh, okay.
talking.
Yeah,
That wants the
Pancham's-
Pancham.
Payroll's so sick.
Gotcha.
But the thing is that like player to player, I don't feel comfortable letting anybody. The only person who I did feel comfortable with was Cyanide, which I gave to him. That was the only
True.
person that I was comfortable with. Like, the
Yeah.
closest one would be Biohazard because he hasn't seen a lot of things.
But you're also someone who could make something for him and trade that instead of a Pokemon.
I just make him a robot Pokemon.
I mean, you have to make
Whoa! Make
something
me a
that
robot
he-
Pokemon.
something
Damn, is that on the
he
table?
wants, you know, then you can inspect his shop and be like, dude, you need a cash register. I don't know.
To up his game.
Like, hey,
Make
here's
like
some
a
really
portable
rare
display.
steel
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
found that definitely wasn't part of a Team
saying.
Rocket.
He seemed like he
plot.
was just Pokemon for Pokemon kind of thing, but I
never
don't.
know,
Maybe
dude.
we can.
Never know.
That's the thing is D's not charismatic. He doesn't know anything like value to value, like what is equal. So that's why D's very familiar with like the trade concept. With
Okay.
like
Everything has
Even
value if you
trade-
act like it does.
We'll talk about it in
Yeah.
character in a minute then.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
My other
Pretend,
biggest
bro.
fear that I was gonna say, sorry, is that
You're
like don't worry, I'll be here all week. Like, oh, okay, cool. And then a huge storm comes in, he's struck by lightning, he's dead tomorrow.
God!
Or privateers roll in with guns, and you have to leave town. Come on!
He's gonna be an Ambercrag though. He said.
Yeah, that's true. If he lives to tell the tale.
He'll be
Fair.
fine. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, where
That's
are we
good.
going now?
As you guys kind of head your way away from Donal's stall. You see the fog is slowly starting to kind of rise with a little bit of sun that's kind of peering through the cloudy day. You guys spent probably about an hour with Donal, all things told. As you guys kind of head your way back towards the front part of the docks, you see a sort of a stocky guy. He's got long, like, wiry red hair. And he's got this big bulbous nose that's got like a bunch of kind of divots in it. Looks like it's been broken a few times. And you can see he appears to be the aforementioned wharf master, who's just kind of directing shipping crates coming in, and they're being loaded onto a number of large things to D's knowledge. I'll say my Ambercrag 3 specifically recognize these. These are very common. These are just shipping trucks.
Oh, okay.
This is commonplace into Ambercrag and nowhere else. There is like one fully paved road where these trucks come in, they offload things from Port Thalo, they send it to Ambercrag, and it gets shipped appropriately from there.
Are there bridges across the river?
There is a bridge across the river for this large, like, truck lane, and then there's a number of, like, suspension bridges and stuff.
Okay.
The river's not, like, uncrossable. Most folks either have Pokemon or other means to get across, but there are, like, a few
I was
foot
just
bridges.
curious if there was a main, like, shipping bridge.
Yeah, there is
Interesting.
like one major big one. And then I'll say, I'm trying to remember, like 90 sessions ago, I know Phoebe for sure, and I'll say, actually, just the Ambercrag 3. Throw me a history check.
History.
Sorry to single out the other two lads, but
13?
No, it's fine. I'm just from the other side of the continent.
Offended.
Also got 13.
13?
I'm not
10.
10?
continent, bitch.
How'd you do?
13.
13? Okay, 13, 13, 10. All three of you immediately recognize the logo for Vanguard Shipping.
Okay.
Oh,
It's the it's a pseudo Amazon analog. It was all over the crates and barrels that you guys investigated in
Alluvia.
Alluvia the first time you were there.
Oh, okay.
The
With the weird
suspicious
men?
warehouse that you kind of like broke your way into.
Yes.
All of those crates and
The
stuff.
like security men?
all had
Yes.
Vanguard Shipping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are very well known for this one trade route here. They are an international company that has just landed in Laris maybe in the last like 20 years. But they are the reason that there is now a paved road and a bridge and like 6 trucks,
A corporate town.
pretty much. But yeah, you can see this this wharf master guy is currently just directing a number of like very large shipping containers just up over and onto these trucks, and all of the shipping containers, they don't have any like Arlecchino shipping barges or anything. They are all Vanguard shipping. But they seem to just be getting loaded on, and you can see like a whole fleet of these trucks is kind of lined up, facing north on the road across the river, as they're being just kind of like cranes are lifting these large things. You can see a number of Pokemon are also assisting with the loading process. But otherwise, the town is yours.
Bentley's gonna give the heads up to the crew that he's gonna go and just take a walk along the beach, assuming that there is like a beach contingent where the
Kind of.
docks aren't.
Yeah, it's one of those like rocky pebble beaches,
Okay.
so not the best to be like barefoot on. But
I'm gonna go to the
there.
mart.
Okay, well, I'll have my boots and I'll go and take a walk along the beach just looking for wildlife
Okay.
post-storm, see if anything got washed up on shore.
If this wasn't said before, if we're splitting up and D goes to the Pokemart, I am following D to the Pokemart.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have an agenda, so I'm good.
We
My
just here
agenda
vibing.
is blank. I want to go to the casino and win some money. Is there a gambling age in the Laris region?
Nope.
Sick.
Really?
Let's win some fucking money.
Children are easier targets.
Played
Come
the
on
game
in.
for him and I was fine. I mean,
The house always loses because CJ's in the building.
see that they got rid of the
you know, you got it. Is there a contest hall in Thalo?
Yes.
Cool.
And I'll get to that.
Woo!
All right. So we have a potential for a semi-split of the party.
Yeah.
Is anybody accompanying Bentley Woods down to the beach?
No.
I'll go to the shop.
Wow.
Terry Fisher boy.
Let's check out the town.
So
I'd
because-
rather be dead.
Well,
All right, so because the song is already set to Malasada Shop,
sick.
you
We're
guys
going
make
to
your
the
way over to the
Malasada shop?
Pokemart.
Okay.
Hey,
So,
And as
Slay here.
as you guys walk up expecting there to be automatic doors, because you just came from Bola, you kind of bump into it and you're like,
Ah, Jesus.
and you can see
Oh, it's a pull door. Damn.
yeah, you can see a very a tan gal with longer dark hair. She goes, "It's a pull door, my dude. You gotta pull on it. It's not.
I put. Oh.
Yeah, it's a pull. You gotta pull it." As you're kind of yeah, okay, hi. Welcome to Shanae's Mart. What's going on, kids? What's up, guys?
Hello.
What brings you to my neck of the woods?
Sick. Well,
We've
me
never been here.
specifically.
Or my leg of the beach?
Yeah, but
Me specifically, I just wanted to see another member of the J family.
You know Jay?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
I know
All right.
a lot of your siblings or
J, T,
cousins
and K.
or whatever.
You know
Family.
JT and K?
Yep.
Oh
Been
my
there.
word. That's
Family.
wild.
That's the word.
Yeah. Man, you must have seen a lot of the region then, huh?
A good amount.
All right. Well, I mean, what brings you here? What are you looking for? What can I do for you?
what do you have that the others don't?
Well, I mean, a more welcoming atmosphere for sure. Terrible weather, guaranteed. And also like a couple of these, and she'll just slam down this big crate in front of you. And she takes half the crate and slams it on the counter next to it, and the other half slams it on the other side. And there's now 3 large, like very odd oblong-shaped crates. And in one, you see all manner of capture devices, ranging from like Pokeballs to things you've never even seen before.
Okay.
There's another one that has little jars that look like little tiny, like almost like spherical chocolates, kind of. Just all manner of those. And then in the third box,
Drogas.
there's a row. Yeah, the drogas buenas. There's a whole bunch of spray bottle potions, similar to what you've seen before. And 2 things you haven't seen before in gold foiled wrapper
Candy?
that say rare on the front.
Oh.
There are 2
Oh.
of those. And those are in a little case.
It is candy.
Mine. No, I'm just kidding.
You can't tell me that my brothers, sisters, and cousins and friends all have these. I know you've never seen this stuff before. She's like pointing to the potions.
No, I've seen.
No, we've seen
potions.
those, and then
Oh.
D kind of pushes her hand over, like in the opposite directions of like things that he
These
hasn't
Oh,
seen.
okay.
Are
All right.
new.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, we have Pokeballs. Probably, you guys are probably familiar with that, right? I see a
Little
whole
bit.
bunch
Just-
on your hips.
Just a little.
I got them for $10 here. We got the bulk prices from the dock. I also have a couple things that are good for any of you guys that like go out on the water at all. If you like, if you're one of those fisher fellas. Got a whole bunch of stuff like that. These are great for if you're on the water. And she holds up a dark blue ball with these like kind of purple and pink filigrees on there. These are really good for like any aquatic Pokemon at all. If they're even like water adjacent, like some ocean birds might be catchable in here. I got this one. It's like kind of blue and red sparkles. Really, really good for fishermen. If you're out there, if it's on the line, you're reeling it in, it makes it really easy to catch those. I also have, the kind of boring. I got like Great Ball. I got some Ultra Balls in a couple days ago. I got this green one. Apparently it works really well at night, but like terrible in the daytime. Don't know how they did that, but I don't know. Guess something about the lack of lighting. Charges it up in some way. And I have this little pink ball right here. Super cool. Apparently what it'll do is if you like hurt a Pokemon and you go to catch it, it'll fix it up for you. And also after you've done that, I guess it like helps keep them maintained when you're on the road for a long period of time.
Oh, cool.
That sounds cool.
But that's what I got for like capture
You were
devices.
studying.
Do you have to buy these, or can I like trade you stuff?
It depends what you have, dude.
I got a lot of balls.
Oh,
Ask the question.
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
My bad.
What kind? What kind of Pokeballs?
I got Great Balls, I got Pokeballs, I got Premier Balls, I got Xantha Ball, I got a Full Ball. And those are the ones that I'm willing to give you.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I know some of the towns have like special design Pokeballs, but us being a port town, we didn't really get our own, so we kind of just
Have a smattering.
we kind of just acquire as many as we can. But we do have I do have a policy if you've bought anything from one of the family marts. I do have a slight upcharge on our buyback. So get you a little extra cheddar.
Yeah,
If you have something from
definitely.
from one of the family.
I'll kick my skateboard up. I brought this from one of your siblings.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Does that count?
No, it's got a lot of like grass and mud in the wheels, my dude.
Well,
you gotta
yeah,
clean
I'm
that
not
out.
gonna give it to you. It's just like you were like discount because you.
Oh no, I'm talking about like capture devices and stuff.
Oh.
If you have like a ball that you bought
Yeah, I
from
definitely.
like another town.
I definitely. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Have to buy
xantha balls. I
those.
got xantha balls.
Yeah, because I can flip those real easy.
You want a xantha ball?
I can get you $10 store credit for it.
How much is it that the one that heals them?
Oh, 25 for the heal ball.
So 15.
15 in a Xantha ball. You got yourself a deal.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Yes, you can go ahead and write down that you have a heal ball. Same catch chance as a Pokeball, but a Pokemon caught in this will immediately recover all HP and status effects. And there is a 50% chance that when you call a Pokemon back with it, that you will get to roll a hit die and heal them,
Sick.
That'd be nice.
keeping things healthy.
What about those fishing ones? What are those ones?
We have the dive ball, works on all the aquatic fellas, and a lure ball works specifically on like fish types.
How much are you doing for those?
20 on either. We got them by the bulk here.
I have
lot of business
3
down there.
Folan balls I'm willing to part with.
I mean, $10 a piece in credit.
So 30.
Be 30.
Okay. And then that would be
1.5.
yeah.
want it?
Well then if I just front another 10 then it would
Yeah,
be
then you're good.
cool.
For sure.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I'll do one of each then.
Very good. So add a dive ball and a lure ball. Dive ball's an 85% catch chance on water types. 50 if they are not water type.
Okay.
The lure ball is an 85% chance if the Pokemon is a fish. Or an 85? I don't know what I said. 85 on a fish. 10 if it's not a fish.
What's the
Jeez.
cutoff of fish?
If it looks like a fish Pokemon, like Huntail would count, but like Wingull would not. But the water ball, the dive ball will work on any water type Pokemon. But if they are not a water type Pokemon, it's like the easiest thing for them to get out of. And an important note for the dive and lure balls, they break if they fail.
Oh, that sucked.
Cool. Glad I spent money on that.
So it's a near guarantee if you use them on the right thing.
Yeah.
Because a Pokeball is a 70, but these are 85. But if you use them on their non-intended target and they fail,
They break.
done. They shatter.
Garbaggio.
Because like a fire type breaking out of the dive ball is gonna just shatter all the
Yeah, that's
components
fair.
inside.
Okay.
What are these candy things?
Oh, these are rare candies, as denoted by them. We just got a shipment in. They are a little on the expensive side, but from what I hear, they give you an immediate boost to your abilities. They're $200 a piece.
Holy shit.
God.
Ooh.
What does a boost to your abilities mean?
It immediately increases a Pokemon's effective level, including a new hit die roll for HP and a possible stat increase
Whoa.
at a rate of 20% per stat.
Is that permanent or is that
Yep.
just? Oh.
That is permanent and immediate.
All right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess they're designed to make good Pokemon really good, really fast, but they're rare, as it says, and they're also super expensive.
Are you debating it?
Maybe.
I'd like to get a couple Great Balls.
Oh, for sure. They are $20 a piece.
Okay.
I have $18 left, so I'm
Alright.
kind of strapped.
Thought specifically because I'm thinking if we, depending on how the gym goes and we have money, we could buy one of these candies, maybe cut it in half, see what's in it, let Ruby and Arjan eat half of it. They can learn maybe what it takes to make it.
Do you think that's possible?
I don't
That'd
know.
be so cool.
Can I brain blast it as
I don't
as
know.
a scientist nerd? See if that's a possible thing.
give me just a general intelligence.
I mean, I know we wouldn't be able to mass produce them, but if it was something akin to like Neek
19.
building
19?
stuff and Phoebe growing berries, and maybe
Yeah.
it's like once an in-game week we like get progress on one or something.
Bro.
That would be sick.
Let's do this. Okay, so D, you gather in your experimenting on all manner of things. These rare candies, and you've all heard of them. Like
Yeah.
they're not some new
They're not-
magical thing.
Right.
They live up to their name. They are rare. These are the first you've probably seen in person.
Okay.
They function as an all or nothing thing. So if you were to split the rare candy, it would lose its effect.
I'm
The
okay
Pokemon
with
has
that,
to eat
though.
the whole thing
Yeah.
Yeah.
to gain the boost.
Except
And you
both
gathered
chefs.
just on your more recent studies and kind of comparing notes with Phoebe in the manor, if you were to make a rare candy in the manor, it would taste like it, but it wouldn't have any effect.
Yeah, but if we were able to determine the ingredients, if they were able to eat half each, discuss as chefs what it was made of, then it's
if
like
you could find the stuff.
yeah, and like Phoebe could get the seeds to grow the berries. They could take physical things and try to make them, even if they were watered down, or like a chance, like a 50-50 chance when they ate it to actually be successful. I would be okay with buying one, having it lose the effects, and having the potential to produce them.
But you just want to make sure
to you
that's
guys.
a possible rather than
Yes.
it being like.
I mean, I would, you know me, I'm down to roll to learn how to talk to a Trico. I'll throw caution into the wind. I don't.
Yeah. It's, I mean, there's a chance,
Yeah.
but things would have to go really well.
Yeah, I would be down if I didn't have $18.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, depending on how the gyms go out, we can pool in.
Some money.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Dad.
I like that idea.
I mean, it's a big investment, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it does, I mean,
Pretty sick. That's very pretty
That's
sick.
fair.
even if it's like you gotta grow berries and it takes a week, and then they gotta cook and that takes a week, but we can get like 2 candies out of it every now and then. That's
It's $40 a person.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
If I'll say also for the tail end of D's intelligence check, there is an ingredient list on the back of the rare candy package,
Oh, snap.
and it includes things you've never heard of.
Oh, snap.
There's a number of like chemical ingredients that you're like, okay,
Sodium biglutamate.
yeah,
Where do you find
I got a
that?
bag of that.
stuff like that.
It's right here. That's what it looks like.
The
Only in
biggest-
Sinnoh.
Yeah. The biggest bottleneck for all 5 of you, having never heard this term before, is star silt.
Can we go in the manor and be like, hey, give me some star silt?
No, I think it's like it would make
Stuff
up
that we
what
have
you
to
would
know.
think it would look like, and not what it is.
Right, right.
Yeah,
I asked a lot of questions.
No,
Yeah. Is anybody proficient in history?
Yes.
I am.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm not.
No, not at all.
Okay. Yeah, my
Ish.
history aficionados. Give me a history check at disadvantage
Oh.
to determine what star silt might be.
Oh! Oh!
It'll be a 19 for D.
Okay.
Rick. No.
Oh,
no
no.
dice for me.
Okay.
13.
All right. Rather fittingly for D growing up in Greengate, star silt is basically if somebody told you they needed like unobtainium.
Does it come from aliens? We just met an alien.
It exists
Yes.
and is around, but you have no idea where to start.
Hey, yo, Shamrock.
Shamrock's probably from a
Come here, come
planet
shit
where
my
it just
hand,
grows.
Yeah.
We got it.
That's not what star silt is, bud.
Yeah, spending as
this?
much time as you did reading
That's
and watching
It's
history
the off
shows.
brand of Star Silt.
Yeah,
Just the-
star silt is exponentially more expensive than gold to refine. Because raw star
This
silt,
was 5 minutes of Drew saying it's possible, but stop.
yeah,
It's possible, but you're not allowed to
I'm
break my
also-
game.
No, I'm also doing a little bit of groundwork for myself and everybody around.
Okay.
Star silt, you've encountered it once in Greengate. One time.
Green Gate?
Yes.
I like
There's a
those
mine.
odds.
There's a mine in
I like
Green Gate,
those
baby.
odds.
It's not a mine.
I know.
It's
I
not
like those
a,
odds.
it is a remnant of what you now have pieced together as exploded source stone.
Oh.
So there is
Snap.
almost none,
Yeah, yeah.
but you gather if you could survive the explosion, you could make some.
All right, Crash, come here. I'm about to grind
Bruh.
up that stone, boy.
Fuck away from my boy.
We're like successful, and then everyone's like addicted to it. Like it's crack. I need star silt.
Yeah. But to finish my thought that I trolled off on, unrefined star silt is basically like uranium.
Oh, wow.
It results in almost immediate poisoning and
So
We
again,
can get
Sounds a
cancer.
cool idea.
Yeah.
Really,
So,
really
no.
cool idea. It's just not gonna work.
But
no.
what I'm saying is, folks at home, pay attention to that word because it might come up later.
Should I pay attention?
Yeah, why
You
not?
should always pay attention, CJ.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I know you're gonna forget, but it's okay because you're gonna like lick
Star
star
Silt's-
silt in the
Star
future,
Silt's
and
pretty
then,
cool.
and then get like
That's a cool
uranium
word.
poisoning, and it's gonna be bad.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's
basically, rare
highly, highly
candies
toxic, very
are
dangerous.
made
there's
safe to
stats.
eat
And there's stats.
source stone.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and that's kind of what gives you that instant boost to everything.
That's
Is
it.
you're coming into contact with like the raw power of nature and the elements.
That's
Gotcha.
sick.
So it's an instant buff, but it's like super rare to find.
I would put in the rest of my $18 if somebody wants to go on one or both of these.
Well, how can you split them?
Well, one person gets one candy, one person would get another. So we would just have to determine, like young adults, who gets what, or who gets who, or yeah.
You're just saying you're willing to give me your $18 to fund my rare candy situation? So like you're just gonna give me $20 towards me buying a rare candy that I can give to one of my Pokemon?
If that's where we landed on the subject of who gets one of them.
Okay, I thought we were done with the whole idea of like we're gonna cut them up and cook
We
them.
are.
Oh, okay, so you're literally just saying you're gonna give me money.
If that's what we all come down to, yeah.
Interesting.
But it's 200 a piece, so it'd be
Yeah.
400.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, since I'm funding probably the little, like none of my guys would probably get it. So I'd be willing to.
CJ is definitely gonna be participating in anything that could make him money.
Let's go to the casino.
Yeah,
All on black.
that's absolutely happening.
All 18 on black.
What are these
Oh,
little
boy.
chocolates in these jars?
Oh, those are Pokemon treats.
Ooh.
They make Pokemon that like are familiar with you super friendly, and they make Pokemon that are like kind of like, oh, this guy's a little sus. They make them pretty friendly. So they make Pokemon like you.
Neat.
They're chocolate coated raspberries.
Oh, sick.
But Pokemon go nuts for them, and on a stat value, it increases the friendship value of a Pokemon, thus decreasing the difficulty of catching it. Or for a Pokemon like Pontiki, where return has a friendship value of damage, it will increase.
You just
Hey,
shove
hey, hey!
30 of them down her gullet and be like, love me.
Hey, Pontiki, eat this. I know it's not a banana. Do you got any
It is-
banana flavored ones?
They are
Yeah.
they are $20 for 12 of them.
Oh,
$20 for 12?
I'll do that.
I'll
20
take
bucks for
some
12,
too.
And they function in the same way as like a raspberry would. If you feed it to a wild Pokemon that you're not actively trying to kill,
Okay.
it'll drop the catch DC.
It's like
by
the
Okay.
charm effect kind of thing. Like,
Hey, you have any
Verified.
use of cactus juice?
It's fresh.
fermented cactus juice.
It's fresh. It's
Not
been
really.
in my backpack for
I'm mostly
months.
interested in like non-perishables that I can flip quickly.
How about rocks? You like rocks?
No,
They're cool looking.
no, buddy. There's a whole beach covered in rocks down here, dude.
Well, yeah, but they're
check it
different
out.
rocks. They're not from here.
What about this bongo drum that I bought from your cousin that I've never used yet?
He's like, now that I recognize. That is definitely. That's oh man, you got that in Fola, didn't you?
I did.
Oh jeez,
How much for it?
I don't want that
I
thing.
think I bought it for like $5.
I've been trying to get him to throw that away for years, so I'm glad that he finally gave it to a new home.
Damn it.
What a nice guy.
And I start playing the bongo drum in sadness.
How much would you say this camera is worth?
Oh man. I mean, honestly, it's in some pretty good condition still. You got film for it? Let's see. Not bad. Like, oh, there's like a little bit of wear and tear, but honestly, I'm not like an appraiser of anything. But I give you like $60 for it.
And my bongo drum gets nothing? Fine. I start walking away.
Okay, I'll take some candies.
Okay. You get the Pokemon treats.
Yeah,
All right, $20. You have 12 Pokemon treats.
cool.
How much did the rare candies cost? Was that said yet?
$200 a piece.
200 a piece.
200.
And they raise stats of Pokemon?
You roll a
Stats,
hit die,
hit die.
and then you roll a percentile die for strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. And there's a 20% chance that any of those go up by 1.
So it could, in theory, it could be all of them if
Could
you
be
roll
all of
really
them.
well.
And it could be none of them.
Well, yeah. Well, I was just curious if it's like if it's strength, you hit it, you were done, and like
Nope.
you didn't do anything else.
You could get all 6.
So,
How shitty would that be? You spend 200 and you roll and you get nothing.
Yeah, that would suck.
That'd be rough.
Yeah.
Throw away $200.
It basically
HP plus.
You'd basically be buying it for an extra hit die roll.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
all right. So I have these rare metals. How much would you for a pound? And I kind of pull out like a small like stack of it.
Okay.
Oh, is that on the table? Because I still got a lot in my backpack too.
Mm-hmm.
All
Okay,
right.
good to know.
She rolls a crit. Goes. I mean, yeah, kids, I'm kind of interested in stuff I can sell again quickly. So like
You
Pokeballs,
could probably
and
sell
things
those
like that.
quickly. Maybe.
I mean, a lot of the folks coming in here are looking to offload stuff like that. There are markets for it down here. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's not here.
I tried.
This ain't it, Chief.
What if I made this into a knife? Could you use that?
Not a lot of market for weapons up here, but same deal down on the docks. I mean, there's a lot of folks that are
Okay.
cutting up some meats and
Do people
stuff.
ever come in here and buy hooks? I got a lot of hooks.
I mean, on occasion, they buy like fish hooks. That's what you're talking about.
These are like climbing hooks.
Oh, no, I actually have climbing gear for sale. And she'll pull up a huge pack with a grappling hook on the side, about 50 feet of rope bundled off there, and a number of like climbing hooks just kind of strapped to the back.
That's not what I meant. Okay, cool.
Yeah, these give a humanoid a climb speed equal to their walking speed.
That's cool. How much is that stuff?
$45
Yeah.
for the climbing gear.
That's neat. Was there anything else that she said that was new?
Just the
Potions, Pokemon treats,
yeah.
special
The new
Pokeballs.
Pokeballs.
Potions just give you health back?
They heal you 20 HP.
But
If you're not in combat.
It's an action. Oh,
Yep.
I thought it was an action.
If you're in combat, it's 20 HP, but it takes that Pokemon's turn to heal. And it also absorbs your trainer's turn because you're basically saying, I am going to heal you. But if you're in the wild and you're in combat, Pokemon might get an attack of opportunity on you as a trainer.
Yikes.
If you approach. If you're in a gym, you're just forfeiting that turn if they allow you to heal.
I was gonna say, is that
Because
allowed in the
because
gym?
some gyms don't allow it, right?
Yep.
The
Some
ones that
gyms-
we've been in.
Yeah, most gyms, actually all the gyms that you've been to, have either been Nutri, which was completely unhinged, or haven't allowed you to heal. Or they will heal you in between.
Yeah. Give us like lemonades.
Just kind of depends.
Cool.
That's who you fight.
Shanae, this is nice. You definitely have better stuff than your family.
I will take that to heart.
Though I
little
did
man.
get my
Thank
skateboard. Anyway, cool. Thanks. See ya.
But before we leave, there was nothing else like in the Pokeball section that was like weird.
Not
Other weird
particularly,
ones?
no. There's
Just the
Pokeballs,
heal
Dive Balls,
ball,
Lure
yeah.
Balls, Great
Yeah.
Balls, Ultra Balls. There are 2 Dusk Balls, and there was 1 Heal Ball.
Yeah, that's mine
CJ
now,
is
bro.
currently in possession of the heal ball.
What? You want it? You can buy it back for $50. You don't have $50. Suck it.
What happened?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah, but the I think everything else you guys have
Okay.
gone over.
Yep, I'm good.
Sick. Cool stuff. Thanks, Shanae. Bye.
Yeah, no problem, kids.
Bye.
Maybe I'll see you around.
Yep. After we leave, hey, D, I have a question. So when we were in Falchester, right before you guys got all like spooky takeaway,
Boogity boogie.
Hawthorne had like a really long telescope, and he could see like way out at the boats and stuff. Do you think we could add that to like this camera somehow so that we could do stuff like that and maybe check things out from a distance?
Espionage.
Yeah.
I mean, did you want like an actual spyglass, or did you want like that so you can take pictures at a longer
Kind
distance?
of that, yes.
Okay.
Because I was thinking
In the
maybe
night.
that, and or if we could silence it, because like right now when I click it, it's like really loud, and that way we could like take pictures and then
Yeah, I
if
could.
we
Of men cheating on their wives.
Oh, what?
Okay.
side hustle.
Sick.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
down.
we can leave it with Neek.
Another pop culture
It's
reference.
probably just like
Looking
an
at tater
extension of the
cheaters.
lens, and then just like a little
Cheater
pressure plate
tots.
underneath where the button is.
You seem like you.
I shouldn't
you could-
gender that. It's just cheating spouse.
Yeah, exactly. There you
Yeah.
go. That's better.
Yeah, but the men are the ones willing to pay
It
to
was
find
necessary.
out.
I felt
Yeah.
some sort of way about it.
Yeah.
I felt attacked.
That's okay.
Additionally, though, because I haven't really been able to do it, have you ever developed film before? No? Okay.
Could learn.
You could try it in the mansion.
You could learn. Do you know how to do that?
Because it would be kind of
In real life,
cool.
yeah.
I've
Let's
done it in real life, but I couldn't walk it
Joel
through
knows
right
too.
now.
let's remove character. Let's go player to player here for a second.
Okay.
Let's say last session we actually got to do one of these heists. We could do like the Sly Cooper recon, have like slideshows of the pictures that we took. You know, I'll come up with a plan, and yeah.
Dude, I'm down for it.
You seem like you were confident that you could make a spyglass. Could you also just make me a spyglass?
Yeah, I mean, we could just use the steel scraps that we have, and then I just put a literal like.
That's
Glass
it.
lens.
It's that simple. Cool.
I mean,
That sounds good.
It's a lot more complicated, but that's the dumbed down version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll give you whatever you want for it.
Yeah, CJ's gonna look at a lot of women.
I'll take
through that
200 polka
spyglass.
dollars. I'll take $200.
Yeah. D didn't
Every time
actually
he
say
looks
that.
through
But it's gonna be
a creep of
censored.
Kadabra
Yeah,
shows
except
up.
for D wouldn't say that.
It'll be censored though.
It has
Yeah.
a sensor built into
Yeah.
the
Just no matter what.
I can't see any nudity in this. This is useless. I wanted it to be X-ray vision. I should have specified.
Yeah, just come up if you.
Just like up at a house, like CJ, what are you doing?
Trying
Nothing.
to see through this lady's shirt. Oh,
Go away. Go away.
But yeah, just give me a list and I can give it to Neek, and he seems to enjoy his time within making stuff, so we could work on it.
Cool.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like thinking if this was worth a lot of money, I would have traded for a candy and I would have given it to Hal.
That's fair.
Beach Boy.
I'm trying Eastern medicine.
Eastern
Oh, wow.
medicine.
All right, Beach Boy.
Yeah.
Give me roll for me if you would. A survivale shock.
Oh my. Okay.
Get it?
15.
Okay.
You're dead.
As you're,
Survivally shock, you are dead.
yeah, as you're walking along looking for signs of life,
Hi, brother.
you find many. One that cries out to you, not literally, but your eyes kind of catch it because it stands out very much against the beachside landscape. All along where these sort of large cranes are sort of moving shipping containers, you see this very large red octopus. Just kind of wrapped all around some of these steel beams, just hanging from below. And it acknowledges you, but it seems to be focused elsewhere.
Does it look to Bentley like it's trying to undermine the process?
Give me an
or...
insight check.
Okay. Or the opposite? Oh, crit.
Crit! This thing has the most suspicious look on its face you have ever seen on an octopus with no
figured as
expressions.
much. Got it.
As it just kind of shoots out this condensed ball of ink. You hear this horrible shrieking metal sound as the container that's currently being held just gets gunked down.
Get gunked.
And the octopus just goes. And just slurks its way down towards the shore and does that like octopus crawl back into the water. And then goes ping, just kind of winks at you. And then swims off into the ocean. You can see that shipping container is just making this horrible noise, and you can hear shouting from the docks. They're like, "What happened? I don't know. What are you doing up there?" And they're like, "The crane's stuck." And you can see this container's now beginning to just. And it seems to be shaking a bunch. Give me a perception check.
And this is a Vanguard shipping container.
Yep.
What's in the container?
About to find out.
16.
16. Okay. Out in the ocean, you see 3 Staryus that resemble Chester.
Mm-hmm.
Same color pattern, same gemstones, kind of carving their way very rapidly towards one of these nearby ships, and you can see all 3 of them around them. The ocean water begins to kind of like boil and steam, and then launch out towards these ships, and you can see a huge rocking of the nearest Vanguard shipping boat to you. And water's now beginning to just pour into this boat.
Ooh.
And it starts to kind of list, and you can hear shouting from the docks. "It's those dang things, they're back again!" You can see the stars just kind of arcing off to the side. And that artillery then emerges about 15 feet further out into the ocean, climbing up on another one of these beams, just very deftly. I gotta see if he gets another crit. Nah, not this time.
Dang.
Shoots out just another chunk of ink, and it slams into the side of the container, and you can see a bunch of packing materials begin to kind of pool out the side as the ink itself, where it sticks onto this box, it seems to superheat, kind of melt a hole in the side,
What?
Dang.
and a bunch of give me another perception check, because as a bunch of material begins to fall out, what does Bentley see?
What does the material look like, Bentley?
13.
13.
Packing
Okay,
cadets.
a number of orb shapes fall out, and they seem to be roughly Pokeball sized. But it's kind of hard to catch any detail from here.
Right.
But something is falling out of these Vanguard shipping.
Are they
boxes.
falling like into the ocean?
They are just pouring into the ocean. And you can see the Staryus are now kind of conducting a symphony of ocean water as they kind of pull the loot away out into the sea and force water into the hole in the boat.
Sick.
But you also see, just kind of hanging out on the beach, there is a very large, plump, beach ball-sized seal. Different from Rose, as it's like bright blue in coloration. It seems to be loving the cold weather, which you're kind of like, but it's just chilling out there and it goes, filth!
Hello. You watching the show too? They're pretty efficient at doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just sit down next to
He
the.
says his two little teeths out and it's just rocking back and forth on its like front flippers.
I'll
You
just
have to
sit
get
next
both kinds
to
of
the,
seal.
I'll sit next to this
Clapping
field
in
and just
delight.
continue watching this
Yeah.
master plan unfold of screwing over the Vanguard shipping
You
crates.
see a number of these fellas on the docks pull out a similar harpoon cannon to what ended Mox.
Oh
As
boy.
they fire off these large hooks and then retract them at a certain point in the arc so that they spin back towards the shipping container and they kind of hook it on and they begin to mechanically retract the container back over on top of the ship.
Jeez.
As they kind of latch it down and they hand it off to some sort of Pokemon. They're kind of up above you at this point, but you can hear the grunts and straining as this thing kind of swings wide. It gives this big tip, and you hear a as all the contents of that shipping container are just colliding with the wall. And as it continues to spin, you see these Staryus just continuously in a one fluid motion. They arc out, push water this way with all of the goods, and they slam water into the boat. You can see the boat's now beginning to list even harder. And it's only like maybe a 30-foot drop down before the boat just impacts with the beachhead. And those Staryus just continue flooding water in. You can see a number of these dock workers are kind of like clambering their way on, helping people off the boat. They're like, this one's gone, these dang fish! And you can see the Staryus are like in and out, and the artillery is still just kind of hanging on the side. But you're having trouble keeping track of it if you hadn't kept your eye on it, as the color has shifted entirely to blend with the stonework.
Sick.
As it just and it just inks shut the hole in the boat. So they're like, that's enough for today. It's the Staryu in the comes spinning by the artillery once more, just gives you another wink, and then off into the ocean.
Cool.
As this feels like, show's over. They're cowards these days. They don't even sink the ships anymore.
Wow.
Tough crowd.
And you're getting a first-hand account of just exactly why Chester might be the way he is.
Yeah, that's intense.
That's why he hates you.
Because I'm the mastermind behind all the shipping
You're
crates.
a boat.
Because you went fishing here.
Because you are a boat.
Nearby.
Interesting. Okay, well.
Yeah, I'll say that's around the time that you guys are heading out of the mart. You just see this ridiculous commotion down at the dock, because I think everybody's passive wisdom is pretty high.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you just see this shipping container just being dragged across by a number of shapes on a boat that's currently like listing and sliding. You can see all the containers kind of impact the railings on the side of the boat.
Wow.
Like another one of them feisty fish. Couldn't
Yes.
think of another word to follow that up.
Feisty fish.
Feisty fish.
The creature.
Spectacle.
I like it. I like it.
Should we go grab Bentley, make sure he's not causing all this?
I mean, if he
Think he
is,
is?
more
Bentley's
power
not
to him.
causing this.
I don't know what.
Rose is just out there. Die, seamen, die.
Because D has no
Dang,
idea what
Rose.
these Vanguard shipping
Drown
people are, do they?
sailors.
Does he?
No, you and CJ both. It's just kind of, you're like, it's just another company. Who cares?
Yeah. That's kind of how I'm like treating it.
It is weird because I thought that they would be attacking the like privateer boats more than these ones, but
Yeah.
there's probably a connection.
They're in their
Let's be
home.
real.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any other people in our general vicinity.
Yeah, there's a few dozen folks just marveling at the spectacle of a shipping
Another
fighter. Just,
day.
I'm gonna walk up to one of them and go, "Hi.
hey,
Does this happen a lot?"
I wouldn't say a lot, but it's becoming more frequent. Yeah.
Neat. Is that the gym? I'm gonna point at the lighthouse.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's old Cray's place.
Old Cray.
Well, he's not old, but yeah, it's Cray's place.
Is that the gym leader?
What?
Yeah, yeah. Cray runs the gym down there.
Oh. Neat.
Just
Is
a
he
big
cray?
crayfish.
I mean, in a way, yeah, I suppose.
Have you done the gym?
No, not much time out of the Sal's game corner over there.
What?
He's addicted to gambling.
I actually I run the slots down there, but came out to see what's happening now.
So wait, what are you talking about?
What?
I don't battle.
No, I understand that, but like, what is this game corner? What do you do? What is that?
Oh, it's my uncle's place. He runs the game corner just down the street. You can see the same building that Bentley pointed out to you earlier of the coins kind of landing and the sound of slot machines.
Neat. Is it only slot machines?
For now, yeah. He's looking into getting some new things, but slot machines are quick. People come in, they play a few times, and they leave.
Cool. How much does it cost?
It's $1 a spin.
How much could you win?
Most I've ever seen is I gotta do math now. You piece.
Yeah, suck it, Drew.
What's 18 times 3? It'd be 30, 24,
Why
54?
those numbers?
Because you roll 3d6 and you win triple the payout if you get three of the same.
Oh.
But it is all or nothing.
Neat.
So the low end payouts are 3, the high end payouts are, 54.
54.
But you're guaranteed to make money.
That's cool.
Oh, really?
No,
Well, if
you
it's
have to
a-
roll triples.
Oh.
If you roll 3 ones, you get 3 times what you rolled.
Oh, I see
So
what
you
you're
get 3.
saying. Gotcha.
So that's basically
I
like
thought
the
it was
lower
like
payouts.
even if you roll 111, you get 3, and you did $1 a spin.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Yeah, I'll be in there.
Money.
Yeah, if you roll 111, you win 3
I
for
missed
1.
the rolling
But
triples.
if you roll like
I'm
2,
gonna
2,
go
2,
there. How
you
long
win
until I have $200?
I'm gonna spend all my money at this place.
It depends. You might run out. But yeah, it's down there. Name's Paul, by the way. If you find your way down.
Oh, cool.
Sal's my uncle. He's the guy that runs it.
Awesome. Thanks,
Every
Paul.
uncle's name. So.
I don't have an uncle.
I'm going.
named
Let's
Sal.
go.
Holy
You
shit!
won.
You
You
just
would've
did
won.
it. That's sick.
Too bad it doesn't count until you're in there.
Sick, bro.
He wasn't.
I mean,
got
you-
the bug now.
I'm addicted. Shit. Get me in.
the only other things that I wanted to do before doing the gym was see what the gambling situation was. Oh wait, that contest hall. Do you know where that is?
Closer down to the pier down there. They like having a nice like open window for the contests.
Oh, like you got to do stuff out on the water.
No, you just have a nice view.
Oh.
It's all enclosed, but
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
yeah, they do it. It's nice
I
beachfront
think
property.
like view of the waters because like people do stuff. It doesn't matter. Cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the 2 things that I want to do. I want to go try to make some money, and then do the gym. What do you guys want to do while we're here?
I am down to do the gym. As a future note, are we wanting to like follow one of these trucks and see what the dealio is?
Yeah,
I'm
I mean
kinda
they're probably
curious
going to
about
where you
that.
guys live. So
Yeah, I know, but I'd be kind of curious to see what happens.
Are we
Yeah.
gonna like climb underneath them?
sounds good to me, man.
You're right.
So we could just
Hold on to
hang
the
out
carburetor, burn your hands off.
and
Yes.
do stuff until they leave.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what I'm asking.
Sounds good.
I guess, in short.
yeah, that sounds good.
So like I might do the gym first, and then if it's like they're still not leaving, I'll do a contest, and if they're still not leaving, I'll
For sure.
learn to swim. I don't know.
Should we all go to the casino right now though and spend $1 and try to win money?
Yeah.
Spend $1. That's
Underage
it.
gambling for the win.
Let's go.
$1. That's my limit.
And then I'm gonna run down to where Bentley is, and I'm gonna get him and say, "We're gonna go make money," and grab him, pick him up, and say, "Come with us."
Okay. Yeah, Bentley.
Come
a little-
gamble with
A little
us.
ways after the artillery bids its farewell, and the field kind of goes back to just vibing on the beach. CJ comes storming down. It's up to you.
I mean, he's grabbing me and pulling me, so I'll go.
All right, Todd. Little Todd gamblers.
Yeah.
The rules are simple.
Yeah.
Take off $1 per spin.
Yeah.
Roll 3d6.
I'm gonna do $10.
Oh
So you're gonna do 10
snap!
spins?
Look at this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's
you go
crazy.
You go.
I'm
I'm
going-
assuming we're all just gonna go till something exciting happens, and not,
I'm
like,
going
go
once.
one
All
at a
go at the same time?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Okay, same time.
it'd be really boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close. 551.
So nothing.
happened.
Nothing.
1,
That's
2,
it.
3 is literally what I rolled.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
So we'll keep track. That's $1 from each of you.
Hold on, Ben didn't go yet,
Oh.
right?
No, I didn't.
Close.
So close.
Close, but no seagull. Okay.
225.
Nothing.
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 I'm not
Nothing.
gambling anymore. I said $1.
Nothing.
Oh, you're done. Okay.
Done.
Okay.
I'm doing one more right now.
Nope.
So
112.
this will be the third $1 from everybody.
I got 6, 6.
335.
Alright,
I've
that's
gotten
everything.
2s every time here.
Okay.
Three.
So that's 3 from them, and then
I'm counting.
4.
I'm at 5.
Okay.
I'm also at 5.
I did 3.
Okay.
6.
Yeah, D's done. He's like, oh, $3. That's it.
Oh,
Okay.
7. 8. 9. Let's go, baby!
And I get Bubkiss.
Nope.
Spent $9.
$10 for nothing.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and mark off your money, and you guys are beginning to understand. how
Bentley,
this place makes money.
$9.
Yeah, I had 629, so I just wanted to get down to an even
All
number.
right, that's fine. That's what I did.
That's
too.
so much money.
$100?
Bentley's got back problems from sitting on his wallet.
Yeah, for real.
I want a contest.
Bro.
He did.
There's a
Stop.
contest
Now
about
watch,
like
this one's not
fat, so
real,
that's why I
so
want
it's
to do
gonna
the
do-
contest thing too.
No, just kidding. I've got 2 of a kind every roll, though.
See, that's how they get you.
Yeah.
I'm due, guys!
Milo just gets sucked in.
No, I almost did it again.
Guys, I'm in debt. What?
I'm due, man. I'm gonna get it.
I owe Sal, my bookie.
I owe
Okay.
$700. How long have you been sitting in here?
All right. Does everybody
5
exit
minutes.
the game corner after?
Yeah, D's like, this sucks.
Yeah. I'm out. I'm out.
Are there like prizes you can?
A dratini?
Yeah.
What?
Give me
Like
an
outside
investigation
of
check.
money. I'm
From
just
all of
curious.
us or just Ben?
Anybody who's curious.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wanted to like look around a little bit more.
Oh my
17.
That
Okay.
is 24.
Is there an old lady chain smoking?
Give me an investigation check.
Always.
And whatever you roll is how many of them there are.
There's 20. On a
16
D20.
for me.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Neil, are you
Perception?
still spinning?
No.
Investigation.
No, these are all fake.
I love how you got it on the very first one and you haven't since.
Oh no, I did in my practice runs before we went in. I won more. I got
17.
triple fives and
17?
triple
Yeah.
fives. I'm like, oh no, we're there.
Yes.
Yeah. You gather from the gasps between Dolores and Minifred that neither of the two of them have won any money.
Dolores, how are you doing over there?
Just a cloud of
anything,
smoke around
Winnie. It's
them.
not working.
They're like
Yeah.
Big Pen.
Yeah, they have those like long
Yeah.
cigars that
Yeah.
are just like comically ridiculous.
I haven't won any money yet.
You used your good luck before we even got there.
The dice are weighted outside the casino. I swear to God.
No, it's that the slot machines are rigged and you can't win.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna leave the casino.
Okay.
Oh, pretty
CJ got frustrated after $3.
Yeah.
Like, you-
But looking
God damn it,
for,
I thought I was just gonna win money.
Yeah, looking for like prizes and like things to do because the payout is just money.
Is that bug?
There's not like
it's like a little
there's not like
fight.
prizes
Okay.
per se, but
Okay.
there are things that you can buy in there that are exorbitantly expensive, including but not limited to luxury balls.
A Dratini.
Rare
a,
candies.
like golden jacket for like $1,000, and there are
Get rolling.
occupied golden Pokeballs on the wall.
How much are those?
$10,000.
Because they're those golden alluvia ball things, aren't they?
How much do we got if we pull our money?
Wait. Hold
Not
on.
even 1,000.
The max you can win is $54.
$54.
And it's 10,000.
It is 10,000.
Okay, so I'm gonna say $53 because you have to pay the dollar to spin it.
You'd have to win several hundred times.
Okay, so
You'd have to win 189 times.
should we roll?
In a row.
And not lose
Yeah.
at any
there
point.
and roll 666.
Yeah,
Oh!
triple sixes every time.
Yeah.
She's
You're
done it off.
You're beginning to understand how people get sucked in because they're like, it's only 10 grand. I could get that easy, but
Even if you got to like 2, you'd just be like, oh my god, I'll be here for 5 more
If
years.
I was a bad guy, I know where I'd rob. The
Hey,
$10,000 gold.
let's go
Pokeballs.
outside. Should we rob this place?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but otherwise, what you guys notice are there's 2 rows of 12 slot machines, of which at this point probably about 6 are occupied by people that aren't you. You haven't seen anybody win since you came in.
Yeah.
But they just mindlessly like
Right.
put in $1. Dang it.
I know what you're thinking, but we're gonna be here for a couple days. So if you want to have some crazy thoughts, let's do it when we're gonna leave.
Well, yeah. Of course.
So put that on the back
You don't
burner.
rob a place and then stay there.
Yeah, I know. So don't think about that yet.
Right. Not
You
yet.
rob them and then you go
Thank
into your magical mansion door and then you
But
leave.
I mean, those Pokeballs were kind of.
We go into George's room. It's a recreation of the casino, and he's like practicing.
like hanging from a harness in the ceiling.
It's
Let's
gonna
go,
be,
guys.
It's gonna be CJ and William.
Yeah,
William's gonna be like, no,
William.
you're doing it all wrong.
Bro, that would be the guy to do it.
You need
Yeah.
a grease man. Yeah, somebody should check what's in his hat.
I'm just saying,
like 80 seconds.
actually, for real
He
though, if we
probably
wanted to
has
do
all
that,
of those golden.
He probably already has
totally
the
should.
Pokeball.
do
Yeah.
like an Ocean's 5 scheme
Hell
where
yeah.
like William goes in to steal it first, and then we pretend like we're chasing him,
Yeah.
and then like, don't worry, we got this. And
That'd be sick.
I'm a cop.
Let's do it.
I've gotten away with
Give
that
him a badge.
one too many
And
times.
just borrow his gun.
What you
and be
should
like,
do
"Ah,
is
freeze!"
give William your badge. And be like,
I'm the money inspector. I'm here to inspect the money. Please open the vault.
Neil create a realistic prop gun.
How many of the 10,000 Pokemon?
And CJ will use his real gun.
Yeah.
And then we get out, and it was a Caterpie.
$30,000. I mean,
That'd be
that's
so cool.
probably what the rub is.
Yeah, it's a golden Caterpie, a golden Magikarp,
Somebody just spray painted these
and a
Pokemon
golden
gold.
Dratini, and they've just been.
The poor
Shiny
Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure the actual shiny Caterpie is like
It
gold.
is goldish yellow. Yeah.
But no, they're unlabeled other than the price tag.
Yeah.
It says 10 grand.
That's crazy.
How many?
3.
3?
3.
That's an easy grab.
It's an
I mean,
Abra, a
pretty
Dratini.
But I'm guaranteed this place is
and I
open
forget what
24
the
hours a
third
day.
one
Oh,
7
yeah,
days a
yeah.
Oh
week.
yeah, yeah.
With my 24 investigation,
Mm-hmm.
how many cameras, how many security guards?
And the second you throw it, some of the paint comes off, and it's a normal
There's a-
Pokeball.
Gotta be-
I'll throw you a bone. There is one posted in each of the corners, and there is one on either side down each aisle. It seems as though they have worked very hard to have no blind spots on the floor.
Okay.
There's security.
Oh yeah, there are folks that have the Vanguard shipping,
Uh-huh.
but the Vanguard Security Division badge
Oh, okay.
on them. From what you can see just from walking in, there are 4 at the doors and 2 at the counters. Each one is fully armed.
Yeah.
They are like
Like
they
they
take it
pack
seriously
heat.
because it's a casino.
Yeah, yeah.
They
This
pack
is
heat.
this is not a place that like kids usually end up.
Even though they let
So when
kids
they do,
gamble.
they're like, "Oh yeah, come on in." Who cares? Because they're kids. They're not gonna do anything.
You know what
Right.
the true perfect plan is?
Hmm.
We find a way to help one of the old ladies win big, and then when she buys the Pokeball, then we just rob her.
That would take way too long.
What's your alignment? You monster.
I've been in here for 50
Give me
years.
the Pokeball, you old bag.
No, I want it for myself.
Cool. So, like, at this point, should we just start doing the gyms then?
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody. Who's going in first?
Phoebe. Always.
Okay.
Yeah, she shoves
Good
us
luck,
all
BB.
out of the way.
Yeah.
Spits in CJ's
For meta
face.
reasons.
Get out of here,
Suck it,
losers.
For meta reasons.
Meta reasons.
Phoebe cracks CJ's head under
Yeah.
her knee, shoves Milo into Bentley, and then
I
punches
just love that
me in the
she's
stomach.
constantly like super when it comes time.
Why? Every time!
Breaks CJ's nose, pulls the gun, shoots him in the knee.
You always seem so blasé about it, and then when it comes time,
You're like, yeah, I don't care at all.
Get the fuck out of here! I'm going first!
Yeah, no, we're doing gyms. That's locked in. Yeah, we're doing gyms.
Okay.
I mean, I guess.
I'm first!
Yeah.
Too good.
All right.
Too good.
So then I guess we'll call it there. We'll see you guys for the gyms.
Gyms.
Auf Wiedersehen! Oceanside heists, a suave trader, and the game corner behind them, the Tots make their way to the next leg of their gym challenge. If you enjoyed this leg of the Tater Tots journey, leave a like on the video and show them your support. If you'd like to keep up with the Tots in the future, why not subscribe to the channel? If you'd like to help us out in other ways, you can follow the links in this video's description box to the Patreon. From there, you can join the discussion in our Discord servers, check out the post show, still rolling, and get access to some extra special content before it goes live. There's also a link if you'd like to check out some boarding party merch. And let us know in the comments below what you thought about Port Thalo, and wish everyone luck in the Port Thalo gym. Thanks for watching Boarding Party. We'll catch you next week.